Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Miss Cherry Blossom and Quartz and Siggy and Liz, and it's really me. Hello, Lex. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Ennis. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Girl Drama. Hello, Toby. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Happy Sunday from Down Under. I hope you're all keeping fabulously this weekend and warm because it's a little bit chilly today. Thank you all so much for being here. Hi. Sorry I wasn't available today to watch 6 hours worth of Chantel live from Syria, but look, we've all got things to do. Apologies. I slept in today, and then I made pancakes, and then I went to a barbecue, and then I did some shopping, and it was great. And then Chantel was just kind of like live in the background talking, and then the power was going out, and then there was shooting. It's all very surreal when you think about it. Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to get straight into it now, understanding that this is a 6-hour live stream, and unfortunately, my butt can only take so much. That's what he said. So I don't think I'll be able to get the full 6 hours in today. I'll aim for at least half, and that way when I wake up in the morning, if I can finish it, that'd be great. Unless she's learnt to go live again, in which case we're all doomed. Get ready for the era of 6-hour live streams. But anyway... Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning. If you are coming back, I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy, lost a mate, talks about things on the internet, watches way too much for too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet. Choices. Pardon me. I've got a mouthful of wet. Sophie, thank you very much for joining the channel as a member. Everybody say hi to Safi Sophie, please. Reach out, say hello. Nice to meet you, honey. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Elle, lovely to see you. Yes, apparently me as well. I got kind of the spark notes of it, that Chantel had power, then lost power, then got upsetty spaghetti about solar working, and neither of them seem to understand how solar power works, which is really fun. And then Poopy and Foodie fought, and then, yeah, Foodie seems like she's not wanted there at all, which is very fun, but we'll get to it when we get to it. So let's get to, and here we go.
Getting serious.
Mr. Snowflake, hi. Oh my god. Good to see you, honey. I was watching, do you know what I was watching for just before while I was having a nap? Well, just before I started having a nap. Your Ash Trevino doc, so good. I had no idea who this person was. Now I do, and it's weird and gross, but also hi, well done. Also, you're in the garden. What are you planting? And wait, are you harvesting? Wait, no. Are you hoeing? Are you seeding? I'm trying to think what other questions one might ask Mr. Snowflake about gardening. Good to see you, hon. Friday, thank you for the super chat, honey. Friday says, okay, I'm ready to get angry with her stupidity. Ooh, boy.
I don't like the retouch. I like the flawed skin look. I'm tired of the shiny airbrush.
She's nuts. She's 100% nuts. She's absolutely nuts. It turns out YouTube, like, TikTok is 100% nuttier than YouTube. I need to watch more TikToks. I don't think I've ever said that.
Larry, Tim, Rosa, the Naughty Box, Tanya. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, sorry, my fan is on max. You know, new arc. Hey, Krista, Ida, Catherine Claire. The youngest bees are Ashley. Hi, Catherine Claire. Hey, Gia. You're happy I'm okay? Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Hey, Steve.
Samantha,
good to see
hello.
you, love. Hope you're well.
What's up, guys? Let me have some Vegemite. Hey, Rosa. A scapegoat. Hey, Shavandra. Well, tell that to Shavandra. She hasn't been in my chat. I don't blame her. Meowsers.
Elle, no, I haven't. Ew, what?
Sylvie. I look skinnier. I don't fine at all.
Not piss jugs.
My health, alhamdulillah. Yeah.
I think the benefit of TikTok is that, like, it's similar to like CPAP rescue, where you've got two different point of views and perspectives, and both want to be as messy as possible. Like at least two.
Alicia, it looks so hot there. Do I look shiny? I don't know why I'm not sweaty right now. That's weird.
By the end of this stream, Chantal looks like a corpse. Not a lie, just well, wait, not shady if it's true. That's the one.
But I have been sweating a lot. Yes. I don't bite my nails. It's called cutting them with
Steven, yes, we are.
Nail clippers.
Okay, I acknowledge the fact that I've skipped over the community tab post. There were, like, some relatively interesting things, but to be honest, there's 6 hours worth of stream here, so we've got priorities. Hey, tweets.
Sometimes I bite them, though. Like the corners. I always did that. Shy Beauty, hello. Anonymous, the 10th.
Okay, so Chantel is fully listening out for what reaction channels and the broader community are talking about, because that nail comment sticks.
Temperature. Actually, guys, it's not even that. Hey, Fernanda. You're like, hey, Margie. Laura. Okay, so yeah, I don't even
Elle, it sounds like in his head he might be trying to be a superhero, you know?
know where to start. Like, I guess I've just been busy, you know? Like, I just got here. And so I'm settling into my new life, which is very different from the life I'm used to. I'll just be honest about that. Not necessarily in a bad way, just in a way. A normal set might seem overwhelming for some people.
This seems like it's overwhelming for Chantel.
But do I feel healthier? Yes. Yes, but I've only been here a few days, so it's going to be a while, but like...
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask for the community help on the timeline here. She says she's only been here for a few days. When was the last time when was the first time she went live from Kuwait? Isn't it like a week ago now? Why does she lie? Why has she got such a fudge brain? I don't know why I said fudge brain. Like Swiss cheese would have been better, I suppose. The Syria live stream was 4 days ago. Okay, great. I'm not gonna let her futz with the with the timeline. Voodoo, thank you for the super chat, honey. Voodoo says not sweating equals not good. Reasons include dehydration, certain medications, or underlying health conditions like skin disorders or nerve damage. Well, she doesn't have that gene that gives her body odor, Voodoo, so that might have something to do with it. Or corpse-ish. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Jawbone, thank you as well. Jawbone says, gird your loins. This is a sweaty one. Poppy, I was listening at periods through the 6 hours worth of this. It was a lot. My favorite part of it's when the power goes out.
Do I feel healthier? Yes. Yes, but I've only been here a few days, so it's going to be a while, but like, I don't even think about binge eating or doing anything like that.
Again, 5 days. Girl, it's longer than most of the water fasts, but still.
It's too hot. I'm too busy, and there's no, like, I don't have access to fast food, like easy access to fast food. I can't order it. Hey, Emmy. One of the most insane things. No, not live here indefinitely, no.
Poppy's cackle stream was July 1st.
Thanks, Nick.
Was that the Syria stream?
That's okay. It's normal to worry. I mean, when people think Syria, obviously they just think of which is, I mean, it is still a country that's like recovering from being war-torn, and there's still a lot of unrest and transitional period going on. Hey, Plain Cheese. I would love to help rebuild.
She's not going to. Chantel is a drain on resources. Chantel as a human is a drain on resources. She provides nothing productive. I mean, I guess she's bringing money into Syria via Poopy. I guess that counts. She's not a productive member of society, guys. Come on. Lily, thank you for the super chat, honey. Lily says, shout out to the rooster in her vicinity. Her chat is as bonkers as her or trolls. Also, shout out to the intern in Kuwait. Love to pop in chat. Love right back, honey. Thanks for the super chat. I hope that intern's having a great day. And Leonie, welcome back to the channel as a member, mate. Enjoy your emojis. Good to see you, honey.
Move to Syria to lose weight.
Also, chat, if her volume's bad, just let me know. I feel like it might be a little bit loud, but there's a lot of fan in the background.
It's not to lose weight. It's to be with my husband, number one, right? 2, even though it's challenging, sometimes I break down and I'm really out of shape. I like to travel, and I get bored as heck in Canada after a few weeks, you know? So, you know.
She's nourishing.
Rebuilding here, rebuilding there. Rebuilding here with a lot, and my cat just seems a lot more healing. Learning a lot. Like, when you're put in challenging situations, you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot how to cope with life. You learn a lot.
When she talks like this, you guys know how when you have, like, an altercation in your real life, but you don't want to actually get into an altercation, but then you come home and you have a shower and you're having the argument with the back of the shampoo bottle. This is the voice that I always think of that. Like, that's what makes me think of this. Find your words, Zach. Jesus, that made no sense. This all seems very rehearsed and practiced in the shower, except Chantel's not having a shower. There you go. Cat's Away, thank you for the super chat, honey. Cat's Away says, I'm on the beach with my dog to cope with how jealous I am of Foodie's life. It's tough, but I'm keeping the tears away. You take care of yourself, honey. You look after yourself. Thank you for the super chat.
About different things, you know? Hey, Christopher. No North Korea, these. Thank you, Margie. The heat, well, it's been, okay, so the heat, again, if you're put in a situation that, you know, people here adapt, and learning through them, learning through the different options we've had, you know? So basically how it works here for the heat, like, it's not...
Yes, please tell us.
Not Kuwait, okay? It's not like Middle East heat, like Gulf country heat. It's like, it's pretty much the same heat as Canada. Like, right now it's cool. Like, you feel the cool air coming in the winter.
Girl, you sweat in Canadian winter. Like, how hot it is outside is not even part of this conversation.
No, I have a fan going, though, but... So, I don't like even Salah. He's kind of new here. He was born and raised. Bear, hello, thank you. I just put a quick hijab on and yeah, I'm gonna yeah. How am I liking it? Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Hey Sarah.
I don't think either of them are liking it by all sounds.
Julia as well. She's in the window. Julia, Shubadich. Means what are you doing? Okay, so the government, because of the infrastructure, basically you guys know, 10 years of war completely almost deteriorated the power system here. So
Yo, we see. I think collectively the community saw Chantel went to Syria, and within 4 days we have like ultimately consumed a lot more content than Chantel has about where she is.
You get electricity from the government for 4 hours a day, and it's like spread out 1 hour at a time. 2 to 3 p.m., 2 to 3 a.m., 8 to 9 p.m., 8 to 9 a.m. Okay, that's it. And I was
right.
So yeah. So well, the fan came with the apartment. One fan came with the apartment. So it's only hot really from like 10 a.m. until, I'd say maybe 9 until 4:35. Then it cools off and it's much more tolerable. Like I don't even really feel like I need AC right now. This fan is amazing.
This is self-convincing talk.
We have another fan also in the bedroom.
You guys, I'm happy and everything's great. I haven't thought of fast food one time in the last 4 days, and all I need in life is a fan.
Looks like I've slimmed a bit. Thank you. Well, so my knees are so sore and like bruised from like a lot of people like sit on the ground here, so on like these mats, and we even have one too. It's a match, like I think it's a matchless Arabic style seating. But getting up and down, man, being fat is hard in Canada, and it's even harder in Syria. I would say 1,000,000 times harder in Syria. Like, I'm okay. No.
I hope she's complaining to like her neighbors or like friends or whatever about how hard it is to sit. I'm sure they would appreciate that greatly.
Generator mic, but yeah, I've been doing a lot of I'm tired. Like I've been doing a lot. My body's tired, but it's a good tired of walking. I have a video of me waddling up this huge hill in the valley, and like anyway, I have a funny. So basically, the electricity. So what the main thing, because there's a lot of sun here, the sun is very strong. A lot of people have private solar panels installed in their place, and of course during the day, you know, the government electricity will switch on, and then you switch your solar off, and you switch it back on. And during the day when there's sun, of course, you can use the electricity. But there's
okay, spoilers, spoilers, chat. I don't know a lot about how electricity works, but I do understand the general and like basic logic of the solar panel collects the energy then is transferred to a battery, and then your use of that power drains the battery. Got it. Chantel doesn't know this, by the way. Spoilers for the rest of the stream. From my understanding, she stays up until sunrise because she wants to sleep with her CPAP and she can't function. And her chat needs to pat her ass for the 6 hours worth of this stream to try to keep her awake until the sun comes up. And then the sun comes up and the power's still not on because, surprise, they misunderstood how solar works.
Also, like, at night we have a battery, because if there's no sun, there's no power unless you have a battery like storing the energy. So yeah, so we have that installed recently, and you still have to be very, very mindful of, you know.
Now I might have misunderstood that because I just kept booping in and out of this live. But
where you use your electricity, like you still have to conserve it. Like right now it's dark. Like the only light I have on is this one and the fan going, and like when I go to sleep, it's just gonna be the fan CPAP. And there's like a little night light that probably doesn't use much power. So I did get a good night's sleep last night. I am sleeping, but it's just, you know, we've had to do alternative things. Like we've had to figure it out. So yeah. Right now we're just temporarily renting a place. So yeah, I have my CPAP, Syria. Interesting. Julia, Dalion. She's not obedient. Hey Nicole. Hi everybody, by the way.
Tina, thank you for the super chat, honey. Tina says Karma is Bruce. Karma is a cat.
You're eating a rice platter?
Thanks for the super chat.
No, I'm not in a hotel. We're in our apartment.
Yeah, no, we're just going to do half and half. Half today, half tomorrow.
So we have a cooler that we use, you know, put cold water. We can keep the water cold. Cold water in Arabic is called my bad. Just in case you wanted to know that. I'm learning a lot. I've learned more Arabic being here for like a few days, and I haven't quit like the whole 2 years. There's no more of my storing my cheese.
I wonder why that is.
Cheese. Don't have cheese. No jubna. No, yeah, Mary. No, I'm getting enough sleep. That's the thing. Like, we fixed the problem. And, yeah. So we fixed the problem. You know, it's not an issue. Turd, welcome from users. Ready to... I cannot say why we came here. No, I don't really. I'm not going to be talking about like our private life like anymore. Like work, if he's working, why.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's not in the spreadsheets at the moment. But that's just going out on a limb. I don't know why.
We came here. Number one, he's Syrian, right? He's a Syrian citizen. Got a passport. He's a citizen here. So if I'm not in Kuwait and we want to be together, you know, like, but that's one of the reasons. Everything else is just really personal.
It's because you tried to kidnap a cat and you got a complaint levied against you to the Kuwaiti government.
And
pending criminal charges. Is that what it is?
The battery doesn't run a small.
Is that what it is?
Fridge. I don't know if we could get a small fridge. We probably could. Actually, we may look into that.
What were they called? Not delinquents. Not despectful. Damn it.
But I don't really want to just like set up home here when we're probably not going to stay here.
Hey, Cooper.
You know? Syria. Thank you, Mika. Yeah,
Canadian,
I
will do that.
You know what? I need to rough it. No, that's okay. You guys can ask, but I'm not going to be talking about like really personal things. My plan for this arc while I'm in Syria is actually just going to be like, now Malaysia, we're not residents there. So having to travel all the time, you know.
You are having to travel all the time in Kuwait here, dear. I honestly thought her becoming like a digital nomad would have made a lot more sense. Like if her and Poopy had the ability to fly to Malaysia, stay there for 3 weeks or 3 months or whatever, and then go to Thailand for 3 months, I feel like they would have done that if Poopy could. Oh, degenerate. Was it degenerate?
Yeah, there are a lot of things I enjoy. I'm gonna get to that. Stinky person, that's kind of a personal question. Learning the Dubka. I did learn a bit, actually. Syria art.
Sandy, agreed. Crazy. Right? Debauchery. Oh my god, thank you, chat. How could I forget?
What was I gonna say? Barbara, welcome to Brand Originals! Yeah, I know people are genuinely struggling here, and I definitely, you know, people think, okay, people are struggling, but like, how do I want to say this?
See, Elle, I think she's lying about her intention to stay there, because the way that she talks about like what Syria's building towards in the future makes it sound like Chantel absolutely wants to stay there, and like Chantel's full of lies, piss and lies.
Of course, I have empathy for that, you know,
like jugs.
I don't know. I don't really know like what to say about that. Like I know, like I wanted to say basically like I'm so tired. I'm just like so tired. There's people struggling, and we feel for them obviously. Hold on.
Oh, her alarm's going off. Right. I guess that means the power's going out soon.
So that's solar battery beeping. It's off.
Oh, did she say the solar battery is beeping?
I want to go with that beeping noise. Okay. So that's solar battery beeping. It's off.
Oh.
So what was I talking about? Yeah, I'm just here because I want to be with Salah. That's it, you know. And I'm just.
She can't sleep without her CPAP. Well, Jethro, the interesting thing is, not recommended, but she has admitted to sleeping without the CPAP plenty of times before. I think we're actually in Foodie's bed right now. See that pillow behind her head? I think she's sleeping here.
We're just living our life. He's Syrian, so, and I'm his wife, so we have every right to be here. You know, and my plan for this arc is just going to be live streams like from home, because the internet is not good enough, like the signal. It's 4G. It's kind of like taking a step back in time with basic things like electricity and
Girl, you're in Syria.
we have water. We have a water tank, so a big water tank. That's how the buildings, they fill up a water tank. You have water. Internet. So yeah, that's about it, I guess. So I'm gonna do vlogs, like vlogs for like travel vlogs kind of thing, and then live streams here.
Amazing. I can't wait for the recorded content. Bring that on. Anna, thank you for the super chat, honey. Anna says, I've been calling spreadsheets as spreadsheets at work. I tried to explain the move to Syria to my boss, but wasn't as good as Poppy's law shorts. Which is still on the list, by the way. I just had a busy weekend. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the super chat, Anna. I love that. That's alright. Me using hectic every single day in my life.
Okay, we need to kick them out. I don't have any mods in here, I guess, so...
Look, I'm just saying, the words, they bleed into real life. I get you.
Oh, well. Whatever. Okay, hi everybody I missed, sorry. What was I gonna say? So yeah, what are we doing? Hey, Sprinkle. Oh no, I didn't even know you were here. Hey, Marilla. If you're working, it's okay. Hey, YouTube lover. I'm probably not gonna be long right now. I'll try to go live more tomorrow, but we're still like getting.
No, don't do that. She teases this being a short live for like the first 2 hours.
Everything working, like the solar has been a pain in the, you know what? There's just like always a problem that we have to fix, and we're just busy with that, and like constantly visiting people, like, and I just mean like the way the Syrian, like the Arab culture, I guess in general maybe, and like it's a wonderful thing, okay? But I'm someone who is very like, I'm from Canada, and I'm not used to that, like people being so welcoming, like even in this building, like the neighbors, if you want to just come home and walk in your building, you know, a lot of people will keep their door open to keep the cool air circulating, and it's like they'll basically
be friendly to you
as soon as they see you, come, like Tad, like sit, eat, like whatever they're eating, it doesn't matter. They'll let you eat, like eat, have some tea, have some coffee, have some.
Alright, they don't know Foodie that well yet then.
Watermelon, have some shisha, have some, you know, like, and then they want you to stay to meet other people that are coming over, and it's just like constant invites from just random like people that you meet. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like I'm getting used to it. It's like, you know, and they're so nice. Like I don't know how, like just so hospitable. Like they don't have much, but what they do have, they will give you. Like they'll share, you know. And yeah, we're like that too. But I'm getting used to that kind of lifestyle. So once I have everything set up, the apartment fully cleaned, consistent power, some cold water in my stock thing. We have a kettle.
Wait, are you staying here or are you moving into like Poopy's home that you've been talking about? Very confused on that. K-Star, thank you for being here for 10 months, honey. K-Star says that she's a social butterfly now.
I can, you know, invite people.
Queen of the girl world.
Too, but your first neighbors were, yes, Barbara, yeah, and they were poor. Giggling incessantly nonstop. Yes. No, living good life. It's okay. It's all right. You don't need to send money. Where do you start babies? You live in your time zone. Oh, you want to be mod? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. No sugar. I appreciate that.
Oh, where are Tracy and Teardrop?
They know what you want.
And Melly.
Through in the West, then you're a celebrity.
Sure.
No. Nescafe bees. No, Arabic coffee bees. Arabic. Yes, we have solar power. But there's like an issue with the storage battery during the
Okay, someone's gonna have to walk me through this.
day. No mushkila. Like the electricity will work, right? Because there's sun. But the storage battery for night, there's something wrong with it, of course. Of course.
What?
When you don't have TV or internet. Exactly. That's what I mean. It's like taking a step back in time, but it's good because it's like.
Wait, what?
You know, it's like it's a different way of life.
I didn't think solar was hooked in directly to like your main lines. I thought that was into the battery, and then the battery's connected to the rest of the like place. What?
Like that I've not experienced, you know. So for me, it's like interesting and
empathize.
Like,
hello.
It's rough, like on my body. Like I'm visibly tired because my body is in shock. Like it's not used to sweating, moving.
All very accurate, by the way.
Anything, like nothing. It's just not used to it. I don't know. It will humble. Yes, it humbles you. You appreciate the comforts, yeah. And it's like whatever. Like I don't even really care about like AC. Like obviously, it's like I would almost feel bad having AC and using all the power grids. Like using AC. Like
also, wouldn't it be smarter for her to have? Okay, this again shouldn't really ask these questions of Chantel because like she would ever. But wouldn't it have been much smarter for her to take like, oh, I don't know, a generator or like battery packs, not like batteries, but like rechargeable battery packs, or just. She seems wildly underprepared to be here.
People, when we barely have power, like whatever. I can live without a fridge, whatever. Food is really cheap here, you know.
Hey, Izzy.
Honestly, like I was like people are just vending stuff on the street, like fresh fruits and vegetables. It's like melon season. It's like amazing, like the real food, you know. You drive down the street and you can like I don't know, you can smell the olive trees. Like people make fresh, like the olive oil is like amazing and it's so good for you. I'm not even sweaty, but I'm shiny.
Okay, well it's worth the no. Power, I guess.
It's weird. I'm not hot. Hey, Tracy.
It's true, Hash. She's not prepared everywhere she goes. Leander, thank you for being here for 29 months, honey. Leander says, thank you, Thunderstorm here. Oh, no, keep safe. Thank you for the support, honey. And Wobbles and Bean, hello, honey. Thank you for the super chat. Wobbles says that she's on her best behavior now, but it's only a matter of time before she shows her nasty attitude to the neighbors. What'll happen then? Oh, for sure that'll happen. Chantel is dense as a black hole. Remember when she went camping with Murad's like wife and Al's wife and stuff, and she was like, oh my god, you guys, I've got such a headache, such a migraine, I'm just gonna go lay down in the air conditioning, you ladies can clean up, good for you, I'm just gonna be over here, don't mind me. And then they instantly hated her. Like Chantel, I think, probably doesn't understand a lot of the like minutia around social interactions just on a human level. So I don't think she's ever going to reciprocate to these neighbors, and I guess if they stay here for a long time, they're going to be known as, like, the selfish neighbors. selfish, stinky neighbours. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat as well. Jennifer says, we all know she's sweating high fructose. It's maple syrup, dear.
Anyways, I'm behind. I've been filming clips. I've been filming, especially driving around different areas. It was like so like surreal and like heartbreaking. You'll be driving around in the streets like the.
Izzy, congratulations, honey. That's amazing. Chat, can you all send some love and some flowers Izzy's way, please? Izzy said, I wanted to let you know I've completed my chemo treatment and I'm cancer-free for now. The clock started for my 5 years. Fingers and toes, honey. Amazing. Congratulations. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
It's just full of. I took video, but it's like full of buildings that are just bombed, like just war torn. And if they're not bombed, then they have like weird holes, and it's just like insane to think that like there were families living there, you know.
Big blankets.
So it's really emotional, and it's very humbling, and you know, like I have nothing but utmost respect for the culture and the people. They've just been so like they're just so nice. Like it is, yeah. The guys with the guns. Well, they're basically I don't know if they're part of. They must be part of the new regime or whatever. I don't know, but.
No idea. You don't know what's going on.
But, where's Salah? He's here. He's resting. They have homemade french fries. Yeah. But that's yo, you can get like a falafel this big, full of salad and a few potatoes, like fried potatoes. I think it was like 60 cents or something. It was like super cheap. The food is just like amazing. There's no problem there. And honestly, I've been eating like, other than when we visit people and they're constantly feeding you. You know, sometimes I'm just like, shukran, like, no, thank you. And it's just, they don't take no for an answer because they're so nice. You saw it? Yeah, he's from Syria, Denise. Hi, SA. My diabetes, yeah, I mean, I take my metformin, but hey, simply.
Not the insulin. We're not doing that boat anymore.
So I guess they're just cops or military. There's like, basically they have like these little outposts. There'll be like some tires dividing the way with a new free Syria flag with the 3 stars, and then there'll be like a couple of military with the, you know.
She's doing a lot of, I feel like she's, look, as someone who talks with their hands quite a lot, the way in which Chantel is doing it gives nervous energy, not like excited energy. Which I understand can be the same energies, but she's not excited, she's nervous.
They have assault rifles, but I mean, that's how they're armed here. They're really.
She's also doing a lot of self-cope.
Nice, so. You just roll down the window, Salam alaikum. Yep, they wave you by, basically. They don't really give you a problem. Loyalty Visa Club, have you had any experience where you've gotten a bit scared, had second thoughts about being there, no people scared? Honestly, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, it's challenging, you know, it really is. Especially the electricity, that's something that I realized I took for granted. Just, when I was in Canada, I would have the TV on all day, even in Kuwait, the TV on all day, every single light in the house until I went to bed. The bathroom.
This is unsurprising behavior.
Fan on for no reason, even when I wasn't in there using it. Like, you know, like, it's just like, it just makes you realize, like, the waste. There was one incident. I don't know if someone wanted me to talk. I'm not going to be talking politics or anything like that. I'm not getting into that. The 3 stars is the new flag, the new liberated Syria flag. Yeah, I will, no sugar. Hey, Aviva. So, we went to an area of Syria.
Super chat's good to see you, love.
Met up with some of Salah's friends.
The global falafel index, yeah.
People he knew. And even people that you don't know, they just come along like, I'm just joking. It kind of scared me a bit, but when I think about it, I'll get to that. It was really dark, and people like to stay up really late, like till like 4 in the morning, socializing. And, you know, we went to a park, and they set up a nice table and chairs for like families to go and have a good time. Kids can play, whatever. There's squat bathrooms. There's mostly squat bathrooms here. That's one thing also if I do adjust to. But
oh no.
I won't get into that, but I'm just telling you that's one of the different things. We have a Western.
And yet you mentioned it.
Toilet and a squat bathroom. I can show you that someday. But, Julie, yeah. It sounds like a no.
Nitty, thank you for being here for 38 months, honey. Nitty says she gnaws on her fingers lately. Major anxiety. I think so. I agree. I mean, look at this face. This face does not spark joy.
Tracy, yes, there was a civil war between Bashar regime and the former president, and people wanting a free Syria. So, yes, that's what...
Squat bathroom, Steve.
It's from.
She's squat.
So, yeah, I've had to use those bathrooms, and yes, I can. For someone my size, I'm actually able to do that. Alhamdulillah.
I don't need to know. I don't need to know.
Able to physically still do things. Anyways,
Girl, I don't need to know that you're on a squatty toilet.
So.
Please don't make me think of that.
We're at the park, we're having a really good time, and we go to leave, and really, really close. Like, it startled me. We hear, like, bang, bang, like shotgun, like gun noises.
Oh.
And I was like, firecrackers? And so I was like,
this idiot.
I think someone probably got shot. And I was like, what? Like, my heart sank into my stomach, because I realized then, like, there's still groups of, there's a lot of still contention between certain groups.
No shit. Wait, no, how many travel vlogs did you watch? How many of them did you watch? My foolish butt assuming that Chantel was in Damascus when she first streamed here 5 days ago. Incorrect. How many did you watch, girl? Oh my god.
People, like different religious groups, etc. here. But
guys, it's open for tourism. Like, why would the airport be open if there was still, like, fighting? That's silly.
we went home and we went home, whatever, to where we were visiting. And on the news, apparently there was somebody got shot and killed 50 meters from our car. 50 meters. So I was like,
oh my god, girl, why are you there? Oh my god, Chantel. Yeah, she'll be fine. Everything will be fine. What are you even talking about? Everything's fine. Lily, thank you for the super chat, honey. Lily says, growing up with parents in Doctors Without Borders, I know what the reality is. I separate real life from online life. She makes it hard. Bobby in chat help. Oh, thanks, honey. Thanks for the support. Silver Stargazer, thank you for the super chat as well. Silver says, you know she leaves a big sweat spot wherever she sits. That Foop is drowning, and I love that for her. Moist, honey. Just moist cushions. You don't want that. That's how you get mold. Canada Cool, thank you for being here for 5 months. Canada says, Poppy, is it safe to quit the insulin so abruptly? I mean, look, I know there are a lot of people who have a much more experience and knowledge on diabetes in the chat. I would assume that stopping any medication without, like, advice from your physical healthcare professional so immediately, especially one as impactful as slow release, like, overnight insulin is. Chantel, the thing with Chantel is that she exists on a level of discomfort and illness that I think most people, and this has nothing to do with Chantel's obesity, by the way, that doesn't help, but I think the human body has a really cool, like, mechanism where we're able to, like, compartmentalize and, like, avoid a lot of discomfort, psychologically, like, to the level where, like, an injury or a pain or something that hurts us every single day, because of our body's, like, weird lizard brain ability, it can just kind of, like, start to make that seem really normal. So I think Chantel's just normalized, like, 23 blood sugars. Do you know what I mean? So she just exists in a perpetual state of feeling absolutely shit. And that's just her baseline. Like, not safe at all, I would say, but, like, from a discomfort level, I think that Chantel's just used to feeling like shit. Cats Away, thank you for the super chat, hun. Cats Away says, Spark Joy, do you also partake in the currying? Not in a hot minute. Thank you for the super chat, honey.
I felt sick. Like, I was like, wow, you know, like, I don't know. That was, like, a reality. But then I realized, do you know how many pew-pewings happen in, like, the United States? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it happens in other countries. It's just...
Girl, let's focus on Kuwait talk. This isn't about it happens in other countries. Please don't strawman, like, civil unrest in Syria. Let's just, like, acknowledge it for what it is. Oh
maybe
my
for
god.
Different reasons. Well, summer solstice, when was the last school pew-pewing in the United States? Right? So
it's absolutely, oh my god. God, she sucks. She should stop talking.
Oh, I'm just saying, it's not like Syria, you know, I'm not saying Syria's as safe as the US. I'm just saying,
girl, nothing here is a competition. It's not. There's lots of things wrong all over the world, but you decided it was a good idea to move to Syria. Period. Full stop. There's so many ends to that sentence.
That those kind of things do happen as well elsewhere. Hi, Pajami! So that was kind of, like, scary for me. That was probably the only scary thing that happened, but then I was just like, whatever, you know, like, I don't think that, I think they have a certain target in mind when they do that, and I'm not political, I stay out of that, you know, I just want to come
Really?
here and be with my husband, appreciate the good side of the culture, because when people think of Syria, that's all they think of. All they think of is the, you know, terrorism, blah, 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 negativity, and there's, like, I want to be a person who shows, like, a different side and not focus on that on my channel.
Aha.
You know, but it is a reality, so there's going to be some instances, like when I show you some of the buildings, it's unavoidable, it's everywhere. And there are people living in those ruins, there's people living there, like...
God, she is such a drain. Zing, thank you for being here for 2 months, honey. Zing says, everywhere is a war zone if you think about it. Not the quote.
Well, I mean, I'm not used to hearing, like, gunshots, so I didn't know, it sounded like fireworks to me, you know, like firecrackers or something. So...
She's also hyper ignorant to, like, her surroundings.
But yeah, it's also not like you guys think. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not, there was a lot more of that stuff going on in, like, 2012, you know what I mean? Like, basically a revolution happening right now. So it's, yes, there's still a lot of danger, but I don't.
Girl, again, I watched one vlogger. Like, I watched one vlogger and I read a couple of articles and got my head around, like, the different factions. You decided to go there.
Feel as unsafe as, like, people
Crazy.
probably think I should, you know? So yeah. Anyway. I never said Canada was as bad with gunshots. What are you talking about? Yeah, still worries for me. He was definitely worried about me coming here and tried to warn me a million times, you know? And I was like, well, I don't want to leave you in this without, like, I worry about him every single day. I'd rather be here with him going through it. Like,
Okay, this is the portion of the stream that I think will help people to understand if you haven't watched this yet. He never wanted her there. He does not want Chantel in Syria, period. He wanted Chantel on the other side of the planet where he didn't have to deal with her. He wanted to build his own life, do his own stuff, and just get paid by Big Mama Murray. That's what he wanted. And yet, here we are, the first week of July, knocking on the door.
love him, he's my husband. And, you know, other than that one incident, it's been totally, the people are amazing. Hey, Diego. Where's the last friend's face? Not at all. No. So, move to Malaysia. I don't really want to move to Malaysia, Nicole.
I'll
You
see
know,
it.
I think
Yes,
once-
I'll try in just a bit. I think there's a period coming up where I can slow it down.
Once it's a rough setup and it's a different lifestyle. Like for, you know, you guys comfortable at home with your AC, TVs on, everything. I get it. We can buy a TV here. I mean, it's not like we can't have TV, but you adapt.
You can't use the TV. You have no power there. You have no power here. You have no power, girl. How are you running the TV?
Just live within the means that you have where you are. You know. I would rather be here with like limited electricity than depressed in an apartment in Canada. I don't know.
Girl, I'm very sorry, but everything Chantel has shown us of Syria so far, and my own, like, research outside of that, I would have stayed in Canada. Like, not only is Chantel, like, high risk when it comes to so many medical concerns, she is, as much as she likes to tout that she's, like, used to discomfort and whatever, like, we're talking about the same person who had to get fucking carts in between gates at every airport she's ever been to. She's not about discomfort. Her idea of discomfort is not having air conditioning. She is not for the struggle, girl.
Kidnap arc. I don't think they usually kidnap Canadians, and there hasn't been any in a long time. They're not as they're more rare, and they don't happen usually in like in Damascus, and you know it's usually when they were happening.
Again, you're not in Damascus.
It was happening in like Rika, Aleppo, like really far from me. So, I'm not saying it's not possible. It is, but it's a risk I'm living with. I know the risks. You know, Julia's safe. I will guard her with my life. Pumpy, really? But the new regime.
Milk Tea, good to see you, honey. I've watched 2 of your recent pieces of content, and both of them were fabulous. And chat, if you haven't, you should watch them.
Does not.
They were very good. Good to see you, Milk.
They're investigating that pew-pewing. According to the news, they do not condone innocent civilians being unalived like that. It's not legal, you know?
Yeah, they probably don't condone, like, the gunshots that were happening 50 meters away from you either, but... Girl, you're in an active conflict area.
So,
Oh, you pretty girl, come say hi to the people. Oh, I love you. No, no.
why are you snobby?
Julia, get away, run! It's nice to see Julia hates her.
Disease? What disease?
Oh, it's a lot, Milk. It's 6 hours. So much. I'm gonna have to split this in half.
I know people worry. I understand that, you know? I don't fault you for that. I'm gonna try, Nicole. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna try. I know there's risks, you know, like, if there does happen to break out more war and more, you know, stuff like that, they might close the airspace and I won't be able to leave. Some things like that might happen. And
I mean, you didn't fly in here, you drove in here. Why is she always lying about everything?
you know, like, how can I leave, like, I don't know, how can I leave my husband, like, hey, Gabrielle? I would rather worry about those things happening to me than me, like, being so, oh, no, I can't. I don't want to live in Turkey. They have cat food. We use natural cat litter. Red clay.
Sand.
Like red sand. No, has nothing to do with that. Is he able to be in your videos? Yeah, he can. He's just preferring not to right now.
Oh, Super Chat. She is frothing at the idea of people concerned for her. Yeah, down. Plus, this live stream had, like, on average, I think at least, like, over 1,000 viewers at any one time?
Yeah, they have hospitals, they have university, they have, yeah, I mean, yeah, they do. If he loved you, he would want you to leave. He didn't want me to come here.
There it is.
So, but I do what I want with my life.
Say it again, Chantel.
University, they have, yeah, I mean, yeah, they do. If he loved you, he would want you to leave. He didn't want me to come here. So, but I do what I want with my life.
Girl, like, I don't know. Look, you'll tell me. I don't know whether or not Chantel's like depression in her fully air-conditioned tap water, like electrical having unit in Canada was in any way tied to Poopy not being there. I think it's a healthy dose of like Chantel doesn't trust Poopy, and Chantel said that you're mine forever. If you were to tell someone of this scenario or just talk it through in a vacuum, Chantel sounds insane. Chantel sounds as if the brain mold has finally gotten to her. Because to think that it's a good idea, you have separated from your loophole husband and your cat. You're safe. You're surrounded by your family and your support network. You're a citizen of the space that you're currently living in. And you look at the situation and you say, do you know what? My loophole husband and my cat are currently living in Syria. So I'm going to go there. No, Poopy, I know you don't want me to come. I know it's dangerous. Well, actually, I don't know that. Apparently, it's just open for tourists. But you know what? I'm going to pack up my bags. I'm going to say, so long, Canada, and I'm going to go on an international bees to Syria.
So, yeah. Syria has the best healthcare in the world. Maybe he's just being a bit patriotic, that's all, when he said that. They do have some smart doctors, though. Apparently, especially a lot of people, every person I met was like, I used to be 140 kilos.
Sandy, thank you for the super chat, honey. Sandy says she never fails to shock me. She's bat poop crazy. This is crazy behavior. This is giving Stalker Bunny Boiler on just another level. Like, it's crazy.
And yes, we've hung out with people that were fat, so, or not fat in a derogatory way, but bigger. I don't like people think everyone's just like starving here. Like there is poverty, you know, but no sugar, baby girl. Just keep yourself away from troubles. I love it.
Like this is another level of baby reindeer. Martha who, you know?
You and I keep you in my prayers, and please give us some infos once in a while. Thank you, no sugar. Appreciate you. I'm working on. I haven't been able to edit anything, but I still haven't gone down to like.
It's baby reindeer with like an international airline ticket.
You know, downtown Damascus, like old. I don't know if you call it downtown, but.
Crazy.
XS.
Oh, Baby Moon, hello. You just discovered us. Hello, everyone. Say hi to Baby Moon. Welcome.
ZX45. Love you. Please stay safe. Thank you. Appreciate you. I might, if I have to leave, I might not be able to. That's a reality I have to live with. If something happened. So yeah. Hey, Victoria. Well, we've just been busy doing a lot, like, you know, going out and doing things that are not involving watching TV. Like, you know, don't have TikTok here. Don't have a lot of social media apps.
She's really lucky that they've still got access to YouTube.
Having picnics, like, on the ground, having shawarma.
Hey, Shenanigans. Good to see you, love.
Really delicious picnics.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm not surprised, but I'm disappointed. Good to see you, love. I hope you keep them well. Voodoo, thank you for the super chat. Voodoo says, if Channel 4 or ITV doesn't make a fictionalized version of this opportunity miss. Honestly, anybody worth their soul could be writing this script out. They'd have so much so much content, so much knowledge. Imagine if Chantel had a show made out of her. Oh my god, she'd take it as the biggest of compliments. Rebecca, thank you as well for the super chat. Rebecca says Darwinism is throwing a curveball with this one. It's like she saw every opportunity she could make and just pick the worst one every time.
Going to visit different sites. No, I didn't say I'm spending the rest of my life here, did I? I'm here for now.
You're talking about building a life here.
Yes, I filmed a lot.
And so is Poopy. Like, as if...
A lot of it. But...
Chantel, you also plan like you piss in the wind. Like, you don't have a plan. You're just gonna be in Syria for, like, until something terrible happens. I don't know if Poopy's gonna... Like, Poopy has the opportunity to do the funniest thing, but I think Poopy needs to get through, like, a little bit of time building up the family house or whatever it is before he divorces Chantel, because that day will be very funny.
I just haven't had time to edit.
Oh, fuck her shenanigans. My God.
Something like that, Barbara. I guess being ready for us.
Boo Chantel.
In your honor, I'll order something. So, yeah, we have a
Hey, fat cat. Good to see you.
shower. We have a shower. Like, whenever I arrived, it just so happened that our water tank was depleted. There's a huge water tank, you know, like a water tank, on top of the building, and it was empty. So everyone has to pay an amount, and the guy comes all over the streets. And sometimes they block the streets. It's annoying because the streets are so narrow. Sometimes there's a water truck in the street you want to go down, but I mean they have to fill the water tanks. You see the water tanks everywhere with the big hose. They're refilling the tank. So the tank got refilled that day. We had water to flush the toilet, water to shower.
You're not doing either of those things, I don't think.
You can drink tap water here in some parts of the country, but not. I don't think in here. Fortunately.
Wait, does the tap water not come from the... Oh, maybe it's like bore water, like groundwater that's going into the big tanks. She doesn't know. We could find out.
Actually, I sent her some pictures, and she said I look really happy, and she's worried, obviously, but, I'm 41, I'm a married woman, and don't know, just how I like to live.
Do you think all of her neighbors think she's pregnant? I know that's really rude to say, but considering...
Of my life. Hey, Bear. I said hi, but I know. How are you holding up? Are you feeling a bit better?
Maybe that's why everyone's being super nice.
My skin is glowing.
Sorry, I don't mean to bring up past nonsense, but, like, we saw that happen all through Thailand.
I'm sweating every day. Yes, yeah, so we have a pretty big place. It's a big kitchen. It just needs to be cleaned. We have a washer, but I'll have to hang up my clothes to dry. Hi, Vanna. They have people on the side of the road selling gasoline. Yeah, it's not the same. I'm not comparing, like, the few people...
Oh, Kelsey, could you imagine? That building is filled with the goss about Chantel.
But, I mean... Also,
she streams through the night. Like, this is happening at night, I think, and she's waiting for sunup. So she's just sitting there yammering on at, like, 5 o'clock in the morning.
You know, it's kind of the same because you don't know when that's going to happen.
Hello.
You know, in either situation. Less fluid. Hey, Miss Chad. I'm basically just eating, like, when I'm hungry. Like, you know, I don't even really think about food unless I'm hungry. And I've been really wanting, it must be melon season in Syria. Like, everywhere on the street, every few feet, there's people selling big watermelons. These, like, melons that are, like, kind of cantaloupe-y. Oh, they're so juicy and sweet. And when it's hot, you just, like, a juicy melon is just, like, amazing. You know?
What about a nashi?
Yeah, I know, Bear. So, yeah. I hate sweating. I would be hungry. The heat makes you not hungry. Yeah, exactly.
See, if I were Chantel, I would have looked at getting one of those. You can get big, like, solar bricks that have their own inverter. Is it an inverter or whatever in them? So you can, like, just plug, like, you can just take regular outlet plugs and plug them straight in. That's what I probably would have organized to bring to Syria. Like, maybe in my carry-on or something, just to make it a little bit easier to be able to breathe while sleeping. But, I don't know. Chantel's not really well prepared, it seems.
Yeah, exactly, Carissa. Wait, what did you say? It's a lot Syrian. Yeah. Is food restricted there? No. What? Hey, George. Are you kidding? Every single person I visited, even though they don't have much money, they have food, like a lot of food. You know, like natural food. Like they'll just give you fruits and seeds and tea. Oh man, the coffee is so good. It's like a thick espresso type. I don't know how to explain it, but it's so good.
Chantel hates coffee. Famously, she drinks like milkshakes for breakfast.
Can I slow down the chat? I did.
Ah, Voodoo says, Poppy, they make special batteries for CPAPs. I have one because Texas had a bad power grid and hurricanes. Oh, I see.
At the beginning. Layla.
Well, that would make sense. She should get one of those.
Skinny Legend Thrillo. I don't even find I look different. Really? They say there's not much food. Hey, Stana. There are people who live in poverty, but, I mean, I haven't experienced that. Thanks, Carissa. Wow. Mashallah.
Not this video takes a dark turn, no pun.
Turkish coffee? There's Turkish...
When the power goes out?
Coffee? Yeah, I think it's more Turkish. Yeah. I don't know. Arabic coffee is good, too. Yes, it's amazing. No, not many people speak English that I've seen. But maybe there's some in, like, you know, different areas, but... Thank you, No Sugar. In Arabic coffee, they put cardamom, but not in Turkish coffee. There's cheese, yeah. They call it jibna. Bunny Rajet. Welcome to Ruby me. I've only been here a few days. I feel like I've been here a while longer.
Oh, Rob Roy, that's a good point. I've seen those. Rob Roy says, and you can get mini solar tarps about the size of a doormat for battery packs. I've seen that. They're really popular for like camping and stuff, right? Like you can set up a solar sheet and plug it into the battery. That would be so helpful here.
Grow a garden, not where I am.
Hey, Oceana.
Where we'll be going, yeah. And a lot of people grow their food, yep. Will I go visit Turkey? Probably not anytime soon, Nikki T. I did go to the airport. I did arrive in the airport there, but melon detox. Yes, cold fruit, salads, Mimi. The Mediterranean Sea. Man, like I said, the ride from Lebanon into Syria was like, the mountains are so nice.
It's a shame we got none of that on video, huh?
Yes, watermelon is really good for you. If you eat it in moderation there, like, it is still high in natural sugar. Potential to be amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I still have my medication. I haven't been on insulin in forever, so. But I do have my monitor, so my blood sugars have not been super spiking at all, so. Your parents are from Iraq? Oh, nice, Martisha. No, because the mountains, because by the time we made it through the cut border and everything, it was morning. So we did see it. My throat's itchy. CPAP is good. I want to get rid of the thing. Unfortunately, vomit could be a few things. Cyprus is beautiful, so I hear. Julia, she's okay. I mean, she stays in the window all the time. Actually, she stays in the window when it gets hot. She doesn't like to be near the fan, so she was really that hot. The floor is like really cool. It's like a, you know, like ceramic tile, kind of like in the Kuwait place. And because our Kuwait was also a like Arab style apartment, it wasn't modern like Western style. So
What does that mean?
she'll go and like sleep on the tile floor.
What does that mean? What does any of this mean?
Yeah, but solar energy honestly is the way to go here. A lot of people have solar energy. Imagine people being your daughter. She told you she's traveling Syria against her husband, so misplaced active love. What? If anyone wants to see how Damascus, go watch.
Zing, thank you for the super chat. Love Zing says, please let Sola's family home be like the not Salsa Mansion.
Mark Weens. Yeah, it wouldn't be a traveling for beginners kind of place. If you're coming here for tourism for like a week, okay, maybe, but there's millions of people that this is their life, you know. And I've seen a really, I would say pretty in-depth glimpse of everyday life for some people, and it's like, you know, most people here have big families, and it's all about community, it's all about social, you know, so it is a really big lifestyle change for me, but it's like, not in a bad way.
Chantel, the fact that you don't have electricity for 19 hours out of the day is a big change for you.
Mark Weens just did food tour.
You and your CPAP.
Mostly, yeah. He said it was the best shawarma. It really is. Like, I can't describe. I thought I had good shawarma in Canada or Kuwait, but no, it's not the same. It's crazy amazingly. It's so good here. Like, I don't know. The food is just like out of this world. Yes, Miss Chad. Yeah.
Great. Of course, it's about the food.
I do.
It's always about the food.
I love it so far, actually. It's already opened my heart. Like, it's got a place in my heart, I'd say. And I'll just stay on for like maybe 10 more minutes.
Oh yeah, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes turned into 5 more hours.
Before the war, Syria had a decent amount of tourism. Yes. Yeah, it's a beautiful country. It's really too bad. You know, it's really just awful what the Syrian people have gone through. And there's another guy also that showed all the ruins and everything about. Did you get curious, Tracy, and start watching vlogs? I do too. But yes, yeah, it's crazy. You'll drive down the street and there's buildings with bullet holes. Like there's like a place right here with bullet holes in it. You know, like not laughing at that, but it's surreal in a way, and it's really sad. You know. So, but I'm not like forced to stay here. Like I could easily go. I don't think I would go back to Canada right now. Just the thought of like, I was just so. Even before the whole doxing thing happened, I was complaining to you guys at night. Like I was just so lonely, and I'd rather be here dealing with this with Salah. Like I don't, you know.
Lena, I'm sure that people see Chantel out walking around and are very confused. I know I would be.
Yeah, the processed foods just like I gotta watch. You know, how many olives I eat, but the salt. And I'm not saying I'm gonna live here like forever. That's definitely not the plan. But I'm here for now, and I want to make the best of it. And yeah, it's a furnished apartment, but no fridge. Yes, the olive trees grow olives, and you can smell the olives. Yeah, yeah. Stay with
Sorry.
your husband, exactly. Yes, but now that I am here,
I don't understand she's there. Even if she is believing the poopy's going to set up a new home and it's going to be magical and beautiful and Chantel's going to be so happy there, why is she there now? I mean, I guess the whole, like, Canadian apartment thing fell through, but still.
Of course, he's happy that I'm here, and we're just happy to be together. Yeah, I did research, yeah. Somewhat, I mean, yeah, as much, you know. I'm still learning, but... Really? Pajami Lebanese food? Yeah. Basically Syrian, Lebanese, Palestinian, Jordan. The Levantine area has very similar, they share dishes. So, you know.
Well, that's true, Brandon.
The food actually looks really good. All the vendors in the Middle East, the town, they sell some amazing looking food, and shawarma looks... Have you ever had shawarma? It's really good. No, they have supermarkets. There's one huge market. I don't know, it's like city, town, or town center. They have an entertainment city full of like carnival rides. They have like things like that you wouldn't think, yeah. Olive tree time. Oh no.
Do it again.
Carnival rides. They have like things like that you wouldn't think, yeah. Olive tree time. Oh no.
Me whenever Greg goes down.
This happens sometimes, guys. The power goes out.
Sometimes 19 hours a day, honey. Nixie, thank you for the super chat. Love Nixie says this gets V interesting. She tries to dismiss the slight coincidence that Poofy traveled and fled to Syria right after Kitten Gate. Yeah, no, they're just not talking about that anymore, you guys. That's private. That's super private.
Shoot.
Oh no.
Time to go to a 5-star hotel. I mean, I'm charging my phone on a power bank, so it doesn't matter. But you can't see me, Annie. Just as I'm telling you how I'm okay here. I guess not. I guess I have to wait till the morning, I guess. Hey, it's 1 a.m. The power will come in 1 hour? Crap.
That timeline doesn't make sense. Because she said 8 till 9 a.m., 8 till 9 p.m. Was it 1 till 2 a.m., 1 till 2 p.m.? So how is it 1 and the power's out? You know what? I'm not going to ask too many questions about the power grid schedule in Kuwait. Do they not have candles? I don't think they do, Snarky.
It's okay, hon. مو مشكلة عادي. Come in here, beside the window, Tad. Wait, guys.
Well, this is fun. All right, she's yelling at him. She's yelling at him.
Stop. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get like a piece of paper to fan myself.
Not a piece of paper.
Stop laughing at me. I know you're laughing. She has no idea what's going on. I just shaved the mat off of her body. Oh.
Why did Julia have a mat on her body? Why is she not being why is she not being brushed? Oh look, Chantel continues to neglect a cat even in Syria. Shocking. Shocking.
Hold on, guys. We have candles. So in 1 hour, an hour.
Okay, so this is why this is important. She says she's been there since that first stream in Syria, which was 4 or 5 days ago at this point in time. How do they not have candles if the power's going out every day?
Our government electricity will come on. Salah? Do we have a flashlight?
Oh, he says he doesn't know where. He doesn't know where the flashlight is.
Yeah, I'm okay. No, we don't have candles.
Okay, so chat, look. As someone who has experienced many a cyclone before, there's some key things that you really want to keep, just like in a little emergency kit. You can like put it in a drawer somewhere and forget about it for 10 years. It'll be fine. Right, things that you want. Candles, matches, a radio. I have a crank and solar radio, which is really cool. You can plug like your phone into it and like keep it as a battery. Very cool. Battery packs, I have about 3 of them. Very handy. Flashlight with backup batteries. Usually like the big D sizes, very handy. And then like in your pantry, keep some like water for a few days, some tinned food. It doesn't need to be too much, but just enough. These nincompoops have none of those things, which is kind of understandable considering, you know, Syria. But also, Chantel came into Syria not a week ago, so I don't understand how she didn't think to bring literally anything.
Yeah. I know you had a flashlight, but I'm fanning myself. It's a little warm without the fan. But I'm always hot. Imagine. Like, it's probably only like 19 degrees right now.
We know you're always hot. You're sweaty in Canadian winter.
Well, okay, the solar power, we just installed it. So what?
They were talking about the solar power on that stream 4 days ago, though. And Chantel said, we've got solar. And then Poopy's like, no, we don't. It's just like, wait, I thought you said we had solar. And he was like, I think I misunderstood the question.
Probably happened is the battery didn't have time to absorb enough electricity, or there's something wrong with the battery storing the power.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
So,
hold on. You didn't have power through the night up until midnight, though. So you would have known whether or not... There's something about this smells fucking fishy.
No, in that case, 19 is low. It's not hot. It's not... If I go outside right now, there's a breeze. It's hot. It's hotter. You know what? You want to go sleep outside?
Also, like, what does their solar look like? Like, obviously here in Australia, it can be very different. We have quite large, like, battery banks that you can have installed, like, at home and stuff. But I don't know whether or not that is an option in Syria. Like, what do solar batteries even look like for Chantel? Like, they might only be, like, an hour worth of backup power.
I'm not even kidding. Take a mattress outside.
Hey, Lily, good to see you, honey. Oh my god, 7 months, say hi. Good to see you, love. I hope you're keeping well.
I would. Let's go sleep in the car with the windows rolled down. Voila? Yeah, but then the internet might... Okay, just give it a few more minutes. Come in here. Just come and sit near the window. In the window?
Poopy's definitely playing fast and loose with the truth. And I think that he's just trying to placate her at this point in time.
Julia. Bueno, Julia. Plain cheeseburgers. The solar power is... It only costs maybe $700 USD to install. And then you...
That's a fuck ton of money in Syria. Her out there talking about getting shawarma for 60 cents.
Have it forever. So, you know, he has a family home here. We can always bring it with us everywhere. So it's good to have anyways.
What do you mean you can bring it with you everywhere? What is this solar, like, thing she's talking about? Listen to this.
Burgers. The solar power is... It only costs maybe $700 USD to install. And then you have it forever. So, you know, he has a family home here. We can always bring it with us everywhere. So it's good to have anyways. Because, like... This is insane.
What do you mean you can bring it with you? Aren't they, like, installed?
This is the reality. This is the reality of life here. And this is one of the things that's hard to adjust to. Even for Salah, it stresses him out because he never lived here. So it's different.
So we should take absolutely nothing Poopy has to say as truth either, because he doesn't know.
How can
Neither of them know. Confused and stupid in Syria. That's what this arc should be called.
I leave him to deal with? But he, you know, like he said, you know, me, I can deal with it. I don't want you to go through this. This is not, you have no idea what it's like. And honestly, I feel like we're kind of...
Ari, 100%.
If it weren't for the CPAP, I wouldn't care, you know? I'm stressed just watching
Science is hard.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness, we've got light.
There we go. Okay, it's got...
The sweaty beast returns.
I can use that? Come sit near the window. Do you feel the...
My phone, if it's the battery.
No, we have the spare phone. Here. The gamer phone.
But why would you say something like, we don't plan to be here forever, and then say something like, we just spent $700 on a solar installation?
Phone, I can use that. Somewhere on the couch.
None of it makes sense.
Behind the clothes. I'll look for it. I put it somewhere.
Well, Oceana, because Karma's a kitten. Lily, thank you for being here for 52 months, honey. I hope you're going well. Lily says, it's dark times when you can't afford electricity. Well, I mean, I think she's just also very confused about solar.
Oh, right here. Is that it? We had a green little flashlight.
Like I said, she really needs one of those little, like, hand cranks or pedal cranks or something. Hook some batteries up to that, good to go.
Or where it was. Oh, maybe on this couch, the phone. Here, I'll go look for it. Stay with us and sweat with us. Thank you. Here,
So
wait,
spooky.
come bring your flash. I'll find it. I saw it. I didn't think it would go up that fast. It's like, what the heck? We've been stressing trying to deal with the power situation, and we haven't been obviously staying at home much
Where have you been going?
but we've been dealing with it anyway. Where was it?
Do you guys think that she's actually staying in a hotel or something? Maybe. She did make that joke about, like, the time to go to a 5-star hotel. Maybe they're actually not staying here. Maybe they're staying somewhere else. Sandy, thank you for the super chat, Hunt. Sandy says, what do you know about a hand crank? So much!
Electric at all.
I love a hand crank. Who doesn't? Chat, raise your hand if you're a big fan of a hand crank. I know I am. Oh, airy. So it's a much smaller system. Right, got it.
Blackout. We're in the blackout bees era of... Where did I put it?
Not cranking right now, Brandon.
Oh, I found it. Yes.
See, look, we got a whole heap of hand crankers in the chat.
We have an electrician coming tomorrow. They're going to figure things out for us. So that's what I mean by we've been just
I don't trust any of
trying
this.
to deal with setting up house so that we can
Okay. So
Yeah.
by the sounds of this, they haven't been there for the last week, right? Is everyone else getting that vibe, that energy? Where did I put this thing? Friday Dreams, thank you for the super chat, honey. Friday says she's a Canadian citizen with the privileges of a passport, but she insists on taking up resources in a war-torn country because she's an ass. Yes, accurate, yes. I hate it. She isn't helping with that. No, she's not helping with anything. She's a drain. She's a literal drain. Literal drain. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Agreed. I'd agree.
This is private.
Oh my god, we're melting.
What can I fan myself? Julia, where's your pet passport?
Did you say this is private?
What is this? Let's see if we can make a fan.
Oh, there it is.
Hello?
Look, handy little hand crank.
Feng shui.
It's a radio, and it's got a solar panel that's not very good, but it's also got a torch. And it's got plugs in the back to charge. Just so handy. And it hand cranks.
We don't have candles. Scary story time? Kayla for 2 months. Did Sola have to leave quick because of the legal situation? I'm not going to talk about that, Kayla. But ready, set, readies, thank you.
We love cranking. Look at that, you can go fast.
Nice range.
So good.
This is like the first actual, like,
This is what she needed to take to Syria.
unplanned blackout that we've experienced, actually, kind of, I think. Like, I thought that the battery would have more time, but it doesn't. This is actual sweat. Yeah, there's water. You can see the droplets, the glistening.
God,
because
we know. We know
in
it's
hijab
sweat.
and I'm fully dressed, and we have one window. And when you're in a city-type setting,
Oh, in a city.
the buildings block the natural air, but when you're in the valleys and the country, you don't even need, you know.
Okay, so she was staying out in the valleys. Got it. Well, that explains the community tab post. Of course I have a crank prop. It's not a prop, Kelsey. It's very handy. Maybe
yeah,
it could be called handy.
It's ceramic flooring. Yeah, I saw that, Tracy. I don't know. I don't know about Thailand. Why does he sound mad? Well, he's probably stressed out a bit. Puzzles?
I probably shouldn't do that.
A lot of wild dogs.
I probably shouldn't blare a light straight into the camera. That's probably going to ruin it.
And they're like rabid.
Oh, sorry, Chantel. I missed everything you said because I got distracted by a toy. Ah!
Thailand. Why does he sound mad? Well, he's probably stressed out a bit.
Ow.
Puzzles? There's dogs. Well, a lot of wild dogs, and they're like rabid. We were running out our car the other day.
Oh, rabid dogs. Right, got it.
Okay, hang in there. Thank you. Oh yeah, we can't do puzzles in the dark. We just got the solar flop era, so it's new. So it's just, you know, it'll be hopefully settled tomorrow. To let the dogs out. Is there a roof you can sit on? I don't know. He's not Superman, guys. Like, this is a new life for him. He's overwhelmed. Like, he doesn't, you know.
Maybe you shouldn't have come here.
Everything was easier to take care of for me when I came to Kuwait, but here's different. So.
Yeah, because you're in Syria. Crazy.
We usually bring Julia with us. We don't leave her here for her. Yeah. Yeah. How many times have I cried? I haven't actually cried. Like, I knew what I was getting into. In a way.
Oh, just a warning, chat. I think at this point in time, it gets really, like, flickery with the paper. So if strobing lights are a bad thing, maybe look away for a minute.
He told me about the power, but I don't know. I don't think he even knew the extent of it, really.
But he was there for, like, at least 3 weeks, right? Maybe 2 weeks? Imagine the smell. No, thank you.
Actually, this kind of works. Like, hold on.
I'm glad, Echo. I feel like I'm doing it a lot. Also, how do you not even have a hand fan? Like, how do you not have, like, a bamboo or a cane hand fan? Like, fuck, I've got one. mean, I know Chantel's not me, but I just feel like if I'm going to a very hot area, I'm taking a fan. I'm taking a fan and like 2 power banks and look, I'm an overpacker. I get it. Oh my god, this is unhinged. Okay, we're still in Blinky territory. Blinky? Bill. His whole life's a thrill. God, she looks miserable. She looks like she's rotting. I mean, we're all rotting, but...
When the sunlight comes out, like sun maybe 6 a.m., we'll have power, so I can just sleep then.
Sure!
I was telling them, like the solar panel works, right?
Yes.
So whenever the sun comes out at Fajr or like 5:36, we'll have full power. It's in a few hours. So I can just sleep then. I'm not even tired. What?
No, she's so pissed.
No, the blackout will come after 40 minutes, okay?
Okay.
What is he? Okay, I'm gonna slow it down because I'm having trouble hearing what he's saying. Let's go there.
So whenever the sun comes out at Fajr or like 5:36, we'll have full power. It's in a few hours. So I can just sleep then. I'm not even tired. What?
No, the blackout will come after 40 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Then I hope it will charge a little bit, the solar.
Ah.
Maybe it can stay also 1 hour extra. Then after 2 hours will be 5 a.m. The sun will start to
Yeah.
rise, and then we'll charge only maximum half of the battery. I have to return it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think what he's saying is that the power will be on between 2 and 3 or 3 and 4 or something. And then that'll take them through until the sun comes up at 5, and then the solar will take some time to charge at least half the battery. Girl, this all seems too much. This all fucking looking like... Have you all watched that series called Evil? Chantel's face looking like she's popping out of that crack in the wall, fighting that old nun. If you haven't seen it, I've only seen the first episode because it was a bit spooky, but I've seen some clips, and that's what Chantel's making me think of.
Get this a new one.
Oh my god, Lottie, hi, happy Sunday. You did. Yeah, and she seems very confused about the whole concept.
Every piece was new, only this battery because what is expensive.
You're just sitting there with a fucking pissed off face. Why did you go to Syria?
Yeah.
We'll get the battery new one.
I know I look like crap. I'm putting my filter on.
It's not gonna help, girl.
Okay, there you go. It's for you guys. No, I can't use my CPAP now, but I'm not tired. Like, alhamdulillah, I'm not tired now. Because there's been times where I'm dead tired and I've had to wait. So...
I don't know, girl. Considering, like, there's also that whole conversation about her traveling with her CPAP as well. Because back in the day, Glitter and Lasers did, like, a really informative, like, traveling while morbidly obese piece of content. And one of the conversations that came out of that was traveling with CPAPs and how you're allowed to bring them on board, and it's not extra carry-on, and you can travel with it, and it's easy, and you can get an adapter so it can plug straight in, and you can... So, what, like, I'm sure there's either an adapter out there or, as Voodoo was saying, a battery pack out there that you can just plug your CPAP into. How is she this dumb?
Yeah.
I don't know. If it were me and I had to use a piece of machinery to literally help keep me alive, I'd be pretty, like, well aware of its limitations.
Yeah, thank you guys. It's okay. I know you guys think, why would you willingly put yourself through this? Like...
Very good question.
Honestly, I feel bad that people have to deal with this. Now,
okay, here's the thing, Chantel. Pious Marie. You can acknowledge that people have hard lives and not willfully throw yourself into a hard life because of whatever reason. That doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. This entire argument of like, well, people have it so hard and I have it so easy. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
They also have no candles, Livia. Yes.
I know you guys think, why would you willingly put yourself through this? Like, honestly, I feel bad that people have to deal with this. Now, the new Syrian government signed big deals with Qatar and other Arab countries, like rich ones. So they're going to have all new power infrastructure in the coming years. So anyway, that's a good...
Years, dear. Years. It will take years.
Sign up. You're laughing at me? Go for it. Wouldn't be anything new in my life. Misery bees. I'm not miserable.
Yes, tell us that more, dear.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Well, have you, like Celeste said, you have to just plan your life differently. That's all.
You don't plan your life, though. I feel like Chantal even getting to Syria was probably a massive impulse.
Can we go in the car somewhere? I would take you guys out.
What happened to all those Bath and Body Works candles?
But it's like, I don't know if the internet, remember the last time? We only worry. Likely not in your lifetime. Well, you don't know that well, Kat. You're not a god, are you?
You're not God. You wouldn't know how long it takes to build an entire country's energy infrastructure. It'll be done by Tuesday.
It'll take decades. Well, hopefully not. Choosing this life is crazy. Well, I am crazy, so.
Okay, well, she admitted that, so there you go. That's on record.
We don't want to. I don't know about Salah. I don't really want to go to Malaysia and then like have to travel every 3 months.
You are having to travel every 3 months in Kuwait, girl. Why do you lie so much, you rotten...
Carolina, how's it going? Thank you, Carolina. People would kill for your life in Canada. I mean...
People literally are, like, fleeing regimes to try to get a life, and like, an ounce similar to what you had in Canada. Yes.
Maybe I took that for granted. I don't now, but, like, maybe I'm just... Because grew up spoiled. I don't know.
I think you got on a plane to Syria because you were worried about losing your loophole husband and you didn't want to pay him any money unless you were in the same country. And here we are. Which is insane.
I wasn't happy there, like, especially without Salah. So, I don't know. It takes time to bring someone to another country as well. So that's not something that's an immediate solution.
No, but it's something that you might have been able to start working on like 3 years ago.
So,
you know? And it's not going to happen. I acknowledge the fact that it's not going to happen. Poopy picked an unfortunate target in Chantel having multiple bankruptcies and owing a lot of money to a lot of people. But I guess this is where we ended up.
So we just have to deal with it. But it's just a fluke right now because it so happens that the battery is defective.
You don't know that. You don't know that at all. I don't think the battery's defective. I think the battery's really small and you probably only get about an hour's worth of charge out of it.
I don't know.
That's what I think. And also, what was running on that battery?
Oh yeah, Tracy.
Like what? She had 2 fans running and a light? She doesn't have a fridge, doesn't have a TV. She's saying that she's charging her phone by a battery pack.
The battery's defective.
She's now convincing herself, you guys, it's the battery. The battery's defective. It's just like we paid $700 to get the solar installed, and the battery's it's just wrong. It's the wrong one, or it's the wrong type, or something. Girl, it's not. I can tell you right now, it's probably only got an hour's worth of charge based on what you're draining away from it, because these things aren't meant to run entire households for hours at a time. Moldy, thank you for the super chat, honey. Moldy Blue says, I can't believe, even after telling her not to show up, she still showed up like a stalker. I'm telling you, like, Martha and Baby Reindeer had nothing on Chantal. Nothing. We said that when Chantal went to Kuwait. Nothing. Chantal is the international reindeer.
So we just have to get a new one, hopefully tomorrow night. We have a shower, Twinkie.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. We don't have hot water, though. But I don't care. I don't want a hot shower. You wouldn't want to be without your
I advise
husband?
you to not come.
I know, but I want to be with you.
And you lost the challenge, by the way, of complaining every single minute.
No, I didn't.
Oh, girl.
Tomorrow morning. We don't have hot water, though. But I don't care. I want a hot shower.
So much happening at this 1 hour, 14 minute mark.
You wouldn't want to be without
I
your
advise you
husband?
to not come.
Oh, there it was. Okay, we're gonna slow it down. We're gonna watch this in real time, chat. We're gonna get the real effect.
Shower? You wouldn't want to be
I
without your
advise
husband?
you to not come.
He asked her to not come. He never wanted you there, Foodie. He doesn't want you there. Go away. Leave Syria. Run, girl. Run. He doesn't want you there.
I know, but I want to be with you.
And you
Somebody get Netflix on the line. Listen, Netflix, I don't agree with a lot of what you do, and you keep canceling really good shows in the hope that more people will watch you. But they probably won't, because, like, no one's got a lot of money at the moment. You keep jacking up prices and canceling the good shows. So we're not on, like, the best of terms. I have appreciated a lot of your content in the past. But just so you know, if y'all ever actually want the shorthand Sparks Notes version of this absolute dumpster fire of a potential like documentary situation type of deal, you just give us a buzz. You just give us and chat a buzz and we can catch you up real quick. This is insane.
You wouldn't want to be without
I
your
advise
husband.
you to not come.
I know, but I want to be with you.
And
I want to be with you.
you lost the challenge, by the way, of complaining every single minute.
No, I didn't.
There's so much going on. There's a fucking rooster in the background. Poopy's shading her for complaining all the time, saying he didn't even want her here. Oh, God, I love this mess.
When?
Many times.
You complain more than me.
Yeah, I complain because I know the. Like, see the roster?
I only complained once.
He's confirming my.
I only complained once because you paid a lot to live here.
Oh.
And the fridge wasn't working, so we didn't have a fridge. That's what I complained about.
God, you've got no fucking power. I only complained once because you paid a lot to live here. He didn't pay, girl. It was out of your paycheck. Let's call a spade a spade. And the fridge wasn't working. How the fuck is a fridge meant to work if you haven't got power 19 hours out of the day? Get yourself an icebox, girl. Get yourself like an underground chiller or something. A fridge ain't gonna run. Baby Moon, thank you for the super chat, honey. Baby Moon says, don't come actually means I hate you. Oh, for sure. For sure. Poopy just wanted Chantel to stay over in Canada so he could keep getting a paycheck from her and keep lying to her and saying, oh yes, I'm building us a life in Syria, Chantel. You know, we've got the family home and I'm fixing it all up and I'm going to get solar installed. I don't think he actually had any intention of any of that. Like, I definitely think that Poopy was spending her money on making his life a lot more comfortable in Syria to the best of his, like, possibility. But, like, Poopy hates her. Poopy has to hate her. She ruined his entire life. She basically made him a fugitive of Kuwait. There's no way he can't hate her.
I wouldn't come here. If you're not here, I wouldn't rent this.
Yeah, I know you did it for me.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He is sleepy.
He's sleepy. That's such a passive-aggressive thing to say. Oh my god, I love that so much. It's like when you're hanging out with friends and like the friend's partner's there and the friend partner's like says something kind of shady and and brusque to the partner, and the partner just turns to the group of friends and says, don't listen to him, he's just sleepy. You go to bed, honey. You just, it's fine. No, it's fine. He's just had a really long day. He doesn't mean any of that. It's so stupid. Zing, thank you for the super chat, honey. Zing says the rooster is the new Bing Bong arcade game. Bang, 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 bang. Thank you for the super chat, honey. And Nixie, thank you as well. Nixie says, imagine going to Syria and the one good thing was that she wasn't there. And then she was. The one good thing that came out of him getting kicked out of Kuwait was the fact that Chantel wasn't physically in his space anymore. And then knock, knock, knock on the door. Why not? Thank you for the super chat, honey. Okay, why not? Says, if he was smart, he would have ghosted her. 100%. I think that he kept her on the line because he knew that she was easy money. But he also should have known that she's absolutely, like, clinically bonkers and would come knocking on the door. Lily, thank you as well for the super chat. Lily says, here's some cancelled Netflix money. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, honey. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it, love.
Are you stressed out? Salah not used to have a rough life either. Here, go like this on you.
Yeah, and you fucked it up for the both of you. Which is the crazy part. Crazy. That rooster is my new favorite character, by the way. What's his name? Has he been given a name?
What? Friggin' rooster, I'm gonna go cook it.
You hungry?
Rooster, I'm gonna go cook it.
You hungry?
That is some top level shade.
Friggin' rooster, I'm gonna go cook it.
You hungry?
Dear Judge. Dear Judge Faham.
that so much because he's not understanding that it's the noise that's annoying Chantel. He's just assuming that she's always wanting to eat.
Thank you, David. Put water on her. I'm okay, but honestly, this works. I'm
Poopy, you should come on camera. We've missed you.
actually not sweating. It's glistening. It's a dewy glow. You don't need Tatcha. Rock bottom.
She looks like she's melting.
There's a 21 Celsius.
21. Come on. 21. It's just a me thing.
We just need a second window. And
Yeah.
you can see there.
Yeah. It's like a concrete jungle here. No. We're not Turkey. There's
Steffi.
limited places you
fair.
can go if you're Syrian. Let's just be real. Everyone knows that. And we have a cat. She needs stability.
I was like, wait, what's the rooster's name?
Traveling
What did we
every so
decide
often,
on?
you know.
It's okay. It's like sauna for you.
Yeah, I mean, I've been sweating, you know.
Something good for you, healthy.
I'm roughing it, yeah, I am.
I don't know. 1 a.m. sauna does not sound good to me.
You would do the same for me, right, babe?
Like what?
If the situation was reversed and I was Syrian, and you had to come to me to be with me, would you do it?
Yes.
She's trying to paint this like some kind of fairy tale, which is bonkers bananas.
He's just saying that. You would leave Canada, AC, and come here? You don't even like AC. You always want me to turn it off anyways. So, I'm the one who's hot. No, he would not. Do you feel okay? Or stressed?
Roger the Rooster. That's a fun one.
So, when is the next Resident Evil live stream, please? Labine, thanks for the super chat. Well, we need power, so.
Until we settle up and get ready.
Can you play Resident Evil on solar? I feel stupid asking these things.
I thought you didn't have a
Julia?
TV.
Julia likes the rooster, so
Maybe laptop.
Maybe soon.
people are asking if you're okay.
Soon, like, soon I will continue.
I try not to complain a lot, like at all, because I don't want to stress him out more, so I have that in mind. So I'm trying to be positive. Well, a lot of people are surprised I would come here. Is my phone gonna
Why
die?
not? Agreed.
How can it be hot? It's like 21. Cockadoodle bees!
What ACP said, Salah, blink twice if you need help. If I blink, you're gonna see me.
There's nothing about getting a man. It's I love my husband. Nobody else is Salah. Right? And actually, can I-
Like, again, telling the story in a vacuum, the unhinged shit Chantal will do to be claimed by a man.
Betty,
Go to Syria.
bye. Betty, bye.
I don't care what these things,
No, it's good.
as long as it's serious free.
As long as Syria's free. I will.
This stuff can be handled.
Yes.
Just need time to improve.
Exactly. That's all it is. It's hard to. It is stressful. Like we're not gonna lie about it. It is stressful. You know. And I know I don't have to be here, but I don't want to be without my husband. So, and he even said today to his friend, we were at his friend's, and
He said, I told you not to come here.
said something in Arabic, and they all looked at me and went, "Oh," and I was like, "What?" And he said, "Because they said, can we really like her? Can we have her for a week?" He said, "No way. I can't live without her." So, right?
He said something that you didn't understand. Was it she's paying the bills?
There, proof he loved. No, I'm just joking.
That's proof of absolutely nothing, girl. You didn't even understand what he said.
I know. I'm kidding. I don't have to prove anything to anybody.
Salah, you sacrificed a lot. You do a lot for her. Your love is an understatement.
Yeah, because I was like, because we had plans like in place, kind of, but they would take a while. Like we would be apart for a little while, and I just, I was so depressed. You guys know I was complaining in my live streams, and then after that happened and the doxing, I was like, looking at crummy apartments and like, do I really want to live this life? Like, do I really want to go and see him? So I was like, okay, please, can you get us
Chantal should have just moved into the hot tub.
the place? And
Salah, play crazy for you. Can you help?
no, he can't. Like, he can't live without me. Like, emotionally, we love each other. He was living without me here, like before I came, and he didn't want me to come out. He kept warning me. I was sad in Canada for different reasons. It's not
Dabu, it very much gives guys. He's nice to me off camera. I swear.
It's not a mental
You don't know the story in the background. It's all very familiar.
health depression. It's like a
Oh, Russell Crowe the rooster. Oh, I don't hate that.
you're too worried about just surviving in a lot of ways. Content, look at all your views. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. Thank you, Oscar. Honestly, I don't even have time to like do anything really. I haven't done any cameos. We're just trying to. Yes, it was more crummy, the apartment. Listen. Okay, yeah, I had electricity, but.
And AC.
BFG.
And delivery. And a cat. Oh God, Smokey. Shout out to Smokey.
Marta, do not sign any papers to be.
I hope Smokey's okay.
He is my favorite. What? You will never be allowed to leave your not safe. Marta, thank you. Salah is not that type of person. He would never hold me against my will. You guys, did you
He literally told you not to come here. It's the opposite.
just watch Not Without My Daughter? And thanks for the super chat. Don't be stressed out by the comments. This is the, people, everyone watching, most of you are from the comfortable West, don't understand, I do see some comments from people who are from, like, a couple people who are from here, they probably get it. This is, like, annoying. I'm sure people have just learned to
You are annoying, and you sound like you're huffing copium.
accept it and deal with it, somehow.
Thank you, Tracy.
Yeah. Thank you, Tracy. Hey, Danji. In Cornwall, the cheapest one bedroom I found was pretty much what I was living in. Or, like, there was a couple others, but I don't know. It wasn't, like, this place isn't gross. I mean, it's not fancy, but...
Crazy travels. Ni hao.
Yeah. Don't register there? I'm not registered or anything.
Choose. Shibitsawi.
Lottie.
Plain cheeseburgers, do you register?
Yeah,
Like-
even at speed, it sounds like Poopy's just done with her.
For Canadian abroad?
Or just sad. Probably sad.
No, I probably should, huh? But what if they think, oh no, she went to Syria, like, think I'm another Shamima or something, and I'm not. I don't agree with that stuff. I'm not political in any way, I'm just here for husband, man. Enjoy the
Girl, I have a feeling like if you go back to Canada at some point in time, they're probably going to have to ask you a couple of questions because I don't think your passport got stamped on the way into into Syria.
country. Can't make chicken. I don't think we could make chicken nuggets in an air fryer here. It takes too much power. Do you think of the additional stress that I put on someone now having to worry about both of you? Yeah, I do. Actually, that's why I really try to be more supportive than, like, annoying. No, I do. Look, I love my country. I love Canada. Like, I don't hate any country, okay? Even Kuwait. Wonderful country. It's just that, Granny, just take it one day at a time. I'm glad you guys are together. It was great to hear Salah laugh. Thank you.
Thank you.
I try to be, like, supportive, because I know he has to worry about me now, and he knows I have limitations and stuff, so I try to just...
And the thing is, like, it's not as if Poopy's out there. Like, I'm assuming that Chantel's lie about helping to rebuild Syria or whatever the fuck she said. Like, what's Poopy doing? We saw how Poopy existed in Kuwait. Poopy was out there trying to take pedestal fans back for repair. Like, what's he doing? Girl, no. Amber Lim's Poopy washcloth. That's what thank you for the super chat, honey. Poopy washcloth says, got a call from my ex at work today. Same job, different locations. Got a call from my ex at work today. Same job. Oh, no. Fun night. I hope you're okay, honey. You take care of yourself, love. Thank you for the super chat. Janie, thank you for the super chat as well, honey. Janie says, his friends and family all know about her and her money. I'm sure they know why he's there. Oh, yeah. They never thought of this idiot would show up. Probably. I mean, look, the way they tell the story, they did nothing wrong. Like, I don't know, it just seems like a big coincidence that they had to flee Kuwait in the night because of potential government charges. Who knows?
Yeah, it's not really... I don't know.
See, Leonie, I don't like the rooster's name being Kevin. Because we've already had a bird named Kevin.
PC?
No, are you? You are. But you don't need to sleep.
We've already got a Kevin. You can't have another bird named Kevin.
So go to sleep. That's in Afghanistan, old meat, I think. Or maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Roswell.
It's the people in Canada. Yeah, I told off my... I don't care, I'm gonna talk. I told off my landlord, I'm like, I don't know, we got to like a little tiff at the end. He's really weird, he's like a weird little neurotic guy.
Oh.
And he was being, like, rude. Like, I didn't do anything. I was, like, despite the people harassing him, which, isn't really my fault because I didn't make them do it. He was like, okay, now don't... Because he gave me, like, I'm like, I want my money back, like, I need to leave. So he was like, don't message me for anything ever again, for any reason. So I'm like...
Get lost.
I said, dude, listen. I said, I wrote LMAO. Why would I message you for anything? Get a life, block. Like, what?
Go to hell.
Pajama, you can go anywhere, then go back after to Syria when the house is done.
Buddy Crumpet, that's a good one.
Yeah, Pajama, I know.
That's a good one.
True, thank you. Meow, meow. We all have different ideas of what we need for happy life. Your decisions are yours. Others are others. I haven't forgiven you. I passed the UK, by the way. Thank you, meow, meow. Like, because he was like, people were...
I think you missed Pajami.
No, I got her super chat, thank you. Because people were messaging him right when they found out, like, psychos, So I was like, saying that I was dirty in the villa and all that. So he's like, people were telling me about Orleans. And I was like, I'm like, oh, great. I'm like, right away, I'm like, I'm leaving. I want my money back. And he was like, okay, here's some tea. So he was like, I'm like, listen, that was like 3 years ago. I have not been a bad tenant to you currently. I don't need to, like, like, you know what I mean? So, basically, I was like, my house got messy, like, once in a while, whatever. It's not your business. Like, like, maybe past tenancy, whatever. But, like, no, like, so, that was long ago. I'm like, I haven't been a bad tenant.
She could barely find her words telling the story.
Now, like,
Also, to be fair, Chantel wasn't on the lease of the old place, so that was all unfortunately under Pizza's business.
place is clean. I paid you worse than last month's rent. I'm quiet. I'm very quiet. Like, what more do you want,
I'm just not quiet at 3 a.m. on the live stream, but sure.
So then he's like, you're not getting any of your money back. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna pull out Miss Legal, Legal Mindset, Foodie Beauty, and clock it. So basically, we had a verbal agreement only. It was nothing, He said he was being nice and he was letting me move in like.
Girl, hold on. You're saying that you gave someone first and last month's rent based on a verbal agreement? Girl, he doesn't have to give any money back to you. If that's the case. What are you talking about?
A bit of time before the 1st of July. The lease only started. I signed the lease. The lease was legally binding for July 1st.
Right. But you were there beforehand on a verbal agreement. Girl. Not legal mindset foodie. That's so funny. Chantel's Power Bank. Thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships, honey. Welcome back to everybody. Enjoy your emojis and please make sure you reach out to Chantel's Power Bank and send them a thanks.
So I said, my lease doesn't start until July 1st. You cannot legally withhold my money and I have to leave now for my safety and trust me.
How the fuck does renting in Canada work? That all sounds so sketchy and weird.
The trolls are nasty and they're going to make your life hell. So you're going to want to give me back my money. And he was like, you're not getting your money. He's like, I'll give you your money back after
like here in Australia, I think it's pretty similar in most states. Well, it depends, but you have a bond, which is basically a security deposit, which is I think like 4 weeks rent across I think it's 4 weeks for everywhere. But basically that gets held by an entity that has nothing to do with you or like real estate agents or like landlords or anything. It's held by like a government organization that says like, when you move out, you say to them, hey, I'm moving out, I need my bond back. And they say, great, we just need to talk to the landlord to make sure you didn't like punch holes in walls or whatever. But what the fuck's going on in Canada?
you leave, and if you leave before the contract starts, and if I inspect the apartment, I said, your apartment will be in the same condition that it was. I'm not a child. I would not disrespect your property for no.
Girl, you've been thrown up in vents in bathrooms. What are you talking about? You leave places fucking pigsties.
Reason. Or do anything illegal, but legally you cannot withhold a last month's rent deposit for it's not a security deposit for damages. It's a deposit for my last month's rent. And
right, but if you've signed a lease, that's a binding agreement, and I'm sure in Canada, very similar to Australia, you would have like lease break terms and stuff, right?
You have to give it back, and the first month as well. And actually, I was nice. I didn't have to do this. I thought it was right to give him a chunk of the first month's rent that I paid for the first.
Okay, so this is all a lie, and there's probably a very similar system in Canada.
First, because I stayed there for a while. Like, I'm not going to stay there completely for free. So that's the tea with that guy. Anyway, he was, I don't know. He was weird right from the get. Like, when I was communicating with him at first, he was using, like, a troll picture. Not his actual picture, which I guess, I don't know. I can understand that. But he was just really, like, picky about every little thing. Like, I'd never want to live in a place again where the landlord lives in the same building because they nitpick every little thing. Like, he's saying the air conditioner wasn't installed properly, that there's going to be bats coming in. He was, like, super neurotic and, like, I don't know.
Bats!
I'm so glad I'm out of there, man. It would rain and the whole ceiling would leak. Okay? And I message him and he's basically like, well, I don't know what to do. Like, well, who am I supposed to tell about this? Like, you're the landlord. What do you want? Like, who am I supposed to tell that the ceiling looks like it's going to cave in with water because like, I had to put one of my buckets under there. Like,
Again, I'm assuming there's an organization in Canada that takes like tenant complaints if the landlord isn't like doing their due diligence. All of this sounds incredibly sketchy and weird, by the way.
Well, I'm out of there anyways. So that was a disaster. And that's the chance you take. Anyway, yeah. I don't care if he's watching. What's he going to do? I'm allowed to say what I want. I didn't say his name. I'm not the one doxing people, so. I mean, I don't know. Toxic mold. It did smell like mold in there, really bad. It smelled, it did.
Tenant tribunal? Is that what it's called, Deborah? Interesting. Lily, thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships as well, honey. I appreciate it. Welcome back to everybody. When you get the chance, please make sure you send the lovely Lily a note of thanks. Thanks, honey.
It smelled like potatoes. You know when you leave
Just lying about the rental. Jethro, none of that seemed to add up. I know there's a conversation about like July 1st being like the moving day in Canada, which I kind of understand. Like if she was going week to week before July 1st and then her tenancy contract like happened on July 1st, I don't know. Or maybe it was just a private rental and not like I don't know. Girl, I don't know.
Bag of potatoes out. And I couldn't pinpoint the smell. And the windows wouldn't stay open all the way. Like, they would shut down. I don't know. Anyway. This actually works really well. I need one of those fans.
In Ontario, the landlord has to go through government agency to get the money for damages. Right. She's correct. They can't use first and last for damages, but she would have to pay out her lease. Oh, right. So there is, like, a lease break, like, agreement in Canada. Okay. Interesting.
Potatoes. I mean, other than that, it was a cute apartment, but I wanted something right away. I just kind of settled because everything else, like there's these apartments down the like on the street I grew up on, and they're really nice, but they were like $1,900 for a 1-bedroom, or maybe like 1,800. No electric included in that, by the way. No AC. They don't come with AC.
Right. So you know what the trick is? You just move to Syria.
You got to rent a villa for that.
Apparently.
No sugar, I cannot sing. Oh my god, I'm sleepy.
Oh, it's only in Quebec the July 1st thing. Oh, okay.
I'm tired of
Oh, I thought it was like a Canadian thing.
Go sleep, sweet love.
waiting for the electric.
Why?
To switch the.
Oh, you want to show me how to do it or no? So I mean, like,
You'll be lost.
I'll be lost with all the switches.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks like a. Yeah. I didn't have time. Like I just basically settled.
Hey,
Like, I
Kelly,
had
good to
both-
see you, love.
Like a whole solar system.
Yeah,
Or a solar panel system.
he's a good man, Chantel. Nicole, I know you are, sweet love.
Juice. Juice.
I do look like.
Oh,
Bubba's
did you
girlfriend
beep?
right now.
Nice. I hope it's lovely. I hope you're keeping warm. Warm? No,
She
cool.
looks more like this. And I'm a good girl because I'm here. Thank you. No sugar. No sugar tonight in my coffee. No sugar tonight in my tea.
Yeah, guys, I think the loophole marriage might be on the rocks.
And I have you guys. Like we're here with 1,400 people and no power. It's your life, what you do, where you go your choice. Yeah, I know people are not gonna understand it. You know. Go to the U.S. Am I even allowed in the U.S.? I think for Canadians are allowed there for up to 6 months, right? Good. The year I was in Ottawa, the apartment was $250 with electric and water 40 years ago. Wow. Yeah, I know. My first apartment came with utilities included, but no AC. It was $675 for its bedroom.
Girl, we are sitting in Syria talking about your first apartment. We don't need this.
So that had cockroaches.
We
Yeah,
don't
just
need
killed them,
this.
that's all. Who cares? They weren't like
We have at least another, like, hour and a half left of this.
everywhere. You'd see one once in a
My
while.
poor butt.
That's how you can tell they're from a different apartment, you know? Basically,
Sophie, thank you for the super chat, honey. Sophie, do you prefer Sophie or Sophie? Sorry, hun. Sophie. Sophie says her hand is getting some serious crank action with that improvised fan. She just needs a thwarper, you know? I'm sure she can buy one. I'm sure there's plenty of, like hand fans she can get access to. She doesn't need a crumpled up piece of paper.
if they're everywhere infesting your house, it's probably from your house. But if you see one once in a while. Do we have any chocolate? Oh, I still have these chips. Want chips? Want some chips?
Okay, so they definitely haven't been home for the last 3 days. Those chips would not have survived.
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know if you want chips?
Oh my god, Chantel is the most annoying roommate ever. Oh,
Yeah,
Sassy,
okay,
it's right here. I'm glad you
He's
asked.
tired, yeah.
What you do? Show it, Zoe.
The fan is here.
Juice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's shady. Gosh, he's so mad at her. I can feel it right. Maybe that's why Poopy doesn't want to be on screen. He doesn't want like video evidence of him like vividly pissed off at Chantel.
Oh, fan juice.
Wow. Do you like the fan?
Look at her whiskers. Look at her smushy face.
Yes. Oh, that's a nice baby.
I don't think she's hot. It's just me. Are you hot?
No, it's cold, but there's no, there's no air flowing.
Yeah. That's the problem. Tent vibes. Tent would probably be cooler than this.
And if Julie wants,
Cool.
she'll open her mouth and will
Ant.
be hard breathing. Yeah.
Yep.
She's not.
Shave Julia?
Do you want to be shaved?
We can shave her, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a low level. Okay.
Yeah. Because she used to pant when we would just take her to the car in Kuwait to get her nails cut and stuff.
Mm.
But no, go to the car and turn on AC. The Blair Witch Project.
Like she honestly looks like she's dying. I don't know if it's jaundice or liver failure, but like the yellowing's getting pretty like noticeable. I'm not saying that to be offensive. It's just like it's right there. Like it's there.
I'm just trying to stay positive, you know. I try to remember that a million people live like this. And it's just temporary.
Yeah, but you're willingly doing that, Chantal, which is unhinged for you. Like that's call it what it is. It does not make any sense. It would have made a lot more sense if Chantal had gone to Syria in 6 months or 12 months time after Poopy had like a house already set up and like whatever that storyline is meant to be. But Chantal like convincing Poopy it's a good idea for Chantal to come to Syria and them have to rent a place. Like this is a rental place. That's insane. That's crazy.
Because we have a power source that's just...
Cooking Mama, yes. Confirmed she has severe extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. She has She has a liver that is either 27 centimeters. Well, it was 27 centimeters when she got it measured like years ago. So I think I'm defaulting to 29 centimeters now. Her liver is as long as a ruler. Fun facts about Chantel you may not have known. Secret Squirrel, good to see you, hun. Thank you for the super chat. Squirrel says, Foodie, I think I can speak for everyone when I say that we want a what I eat in a day, not the mukbangs in Syria. 2 on the nose. Thank you for the super chat, honey. It's good to see you today.
Like this.
Yeah, you'll say, wow. There's some information up here.
It's just temporary because we have a power source. It's just, we're having a bit of trouble getting it up.
The average liver is like 7 centimeters or something, isn't it? Is it 7? Or like 12? She's got a liver that's 3 times the size of an average liver, to put it bluntly.
That's all.
You have 6 cameos, 1 expired and
12 to 14? Okay, yeah, no. So almost 3 times the size.
Juice.
She's like the Grinch, but for livers.
Oh, 1 hour? Oh my gosh. I can't do 6 cameos right now. There's not even a light.
1 fully expired.
Right.
And then...
Sorry, chat. I've been shuffling Terry. So, Terry, what's the vibe? What's the energy? What's going on with Chantel? Oh. Classic Terry. Just... What's the vibe? What's the energy? Just... I think the tower might be Chantel's favorite card. Thanks, mate. Agreed. Actually agreed.
Another one.
No, but people are paying $30 an hour. They're at least going.
It's becoming like mathematically improbable the amount of times I pulled that card for Chantel.
I want a light on when I'm doing the cameo.
I can have this much light.
No, let's be kidding with flashlight. Okay, whoever, there's a cameo, if it's expiring for you, can you please extend it? Special editions.
So many times.
Crack that whip so well. Cameo, it will be authentic. You can keep it.
I'm not sure if her liver's purely enlarged from fat. I would assume it's mostly fat and overworking, but her heart's also enlarged, so...
Big piece of history.
And that's not out of love, that's out of, effort.
Uh-oh. Cursa. No rare cameos. Yeah, biggest all. You might get your cameo terminated if you don't have a light. Blackout bees. Yeah, well, because of the war, Barbara, the whole power infrastructure was bombed probably several times. And now they have to rebuild it, and I mean, you know, it's civil unrest for so long that they probably didn't even know
Alice,
about
it's
that.
crazy.
And
it's wild.
Yeah, Scarlett.
Like, I'm mostly just a vibes, like Terry just tells me what's going on. It's always the tower. It's always just destruction and nightmares.
It's, like, there's so much solar energy just makes the most sense to me. Like, there's so much sun here. Like, put it to use.
Should be used.
Oh, you have to register. I see what you mean. No sugar. Yeah, I see what you mean. Get a job and help them. A job where? Selling melons on the street? Oh, watermelon. How do you say that again? Not bitagen. Batir. Shaman?
Okay, chat, I need to refresh my beverage. I'll be back in a tick. Catsaway, thank you for the super chat. Catsaway says,
the same as,
you could legit be a good tarot reader with research. Thanks, honey. I mean, yeah, look, for now, until I understand Terry a lot more, he's just telling me what's going on. So, but thank you. I appreciate that, love.
No, but what's the word for house? Bait and what else?
Bait. You can say bait. Manzil. Dar.
Dar. The melons are helping. Eating content. Well, I'm gonna do some, but right now we've just been busy. Whenever we have constant electricity, I need to clean the entire house. It's so filthy, like just sand dust and stuff. I need to find some cleaner. I can't just order it on Talabat. I need to go into a little shop somewhere and get a cleaner. You know, that kind of thing. It feels like the 90s when I used to have to go to the store, like for my mom.
Girl, not the 90s. I'm confused. You've been there for like 5 days and you haven't gotten cleaner?
And get stuff.
Also, like, if you've got dust and sand and stuff on the floor, just get a broom.
That kind of thing. But whatever, at least we have, you know, stuff. I don't know. What's raw phase? No, they don't have Amazon or they don't have electricity most of the time, fortunately. In Amsterdam, there's daily outages. Yeah, they do in Egypt. They do in a lot of countries. You guys wouldn't believe they have to save the power. Even in Kuwait, richest country. Remember we had rolling blackouts to save the power grid in the summer. Yeah. So.
Girl, you don't have power 19 hours out of the day. This is a bit of a different situation.
People still leave their homes to go to stores. Yeah. Here they do. And they carry the bread on their heads like this. It's cool. I want to try it. You always see little kids selling bread on the street. So yeah, it's, you know, humbling way of life. But I'm sure life is hard for a lot of these people, but they don't, the people we've seen, they don't show it. They're so happy to just be together and like having a good time, and they're happy with little things because that's all they have, you know. Shower, we have a normal shower. Why didn't Mark Weens warn you? Live in a cabin, no plumbing. It puts water use in perspective. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, we conserve
Chantel watched a food vlogger go to Syria and said, that's a good idea.
water. Exactly. Yep. I take a quick shower. Actually helps you cool off. As long as you have water, yeah.
Your voice making more
She's
sense.
not actually washing, chat. Just...
Want me to get off or something?
5 minutes supposed to be the electric come.
Did Scylla ask you to come? No. Hey, Vanessa.
No, he said don't come.
They asked her to not come. For the
She
safety and for the
She misunderstood. She was only paying half the attention.
rough life and the tough conditions.
Hey, teddy bear. Most Western people happiness depends on consumerism. Exactly, MCI. Yep.
Yeah, Chantel has never been consumerist in her life. What are you even talking about?
In a third world country.
Crazy.
Hey, teddy bear. And it really puts things into perspective having come from that. You said the other day, ECP, that sometimes you would rather be in the Philippines. Do you understand the type of... It's a different type of depression, you know? And I do feel bad saying... I feel privileged, like, saying that because I know people would kill to be in that situation. I don't know, I'm just being honest. So... Anyway, I should maybe have given him more time. I didn't have time. I had to leave before like the first of the month. I didn't want to.
I told her give me 1 month at least.
No, she didn't. This is giving... I had to get... Like, this is why I had to get rid of Sam and BBJ, because I needed to be back in Syria. There was no reason why she needed to be back any of these places. She had a support network back in Canada. She could have just stayed with her mum for however long. But she said, no, I'm going to go to Syria.
Set everything up. I didn't have friggin' time.
Hey, Nina.
Lauren.
I missed
Agreed.
you.
Okay, I miss you too, but
He's like, now's not a time to be emotional.
to real life, there's no time. It's really hard life.
Maybe I... Was that a gunshot?
Yeah.
Why?
Holy shit! Holy shit! I need to take this back. I need to start this conversation from the beginning.
I missed you.
Okay.
Notice how he's not saying, like, I missed you too, I love your sweet face and your chubby cheeks. There's none of that. All that's gone.
I miss you too, but
He's like, now's not a time to be emotional.
to real life, there's no time. It's really hard life.
Maybe
She said, love can conquer all.
Oh,
Get me to Syria.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, girl, you're in an active conflict zone.
Fireworks.
Poopy, you already said they were gunshots, bro. Those aren't fireworks.
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. Fireworks. I'm lagging. Party in the USA. Is it lagging for anyone else?
No, it's not.
Just go back in and come out. Did you hear that?
Bloody, I hope you're having fun.
Or-
Well, Firewall, when you put it that way.
Oh yeah, happy 4th of July. Hey Mike, happy 4th of July to the Americans. Withdraw from the... I don't even think about that. I don't feel like I'm... I don't know. Maybe... Honestly, I don't have time to withdraw from anything. I just like... You know... I guess...
Oh my god, you can literally hear it in the background.
Table.
That's crazy.
With 1 month, I could set a whole huge solar panel system, and in my house, not renting it. Like, you know, apartment. And prepare many things.
There's like people yelling outside.
Too many things, like furniture, appliances, machines, you know.
Oh my god, could you imagine this? How terrifying. How is Chantel not shitting herself? Well, it's the diapers.
Utilities
Maybe.
and Wi-Fi, for example. Too many things.
Can't get rid of me that easy.
I gotta grab that clip for something. 147.
You always talk about the emotions. Must be real life.
Okay, fine. I'm going to Italy then tomorrow. Should have listened to Scylla. Maybe.
Yeah, you definitely should have listened to Poopy.
How stubborn I am. I know. I get very emotional.
Maybe you need to be a little less impulsive, dear. But at 41, I don't think that message is going to strike home anytime soon.
He can, Zoe. He can go to Canada. It's just not. It's not a fast process, immigrating to Canada. You know, especially with them limiting that right now. So we can't go to my home, so I came to his. We could go other places together.
Oh, Alexandra, that makes so much sense. I just think like it is such a foolish endeavor for Chantel, because it's not as if Chantel's going to be over there being like, oh, I can plumb something together, or I can build something, or I can grow something. Like, Chantel literally offers absolutely nothing. So for her to put herself into more dangerous positions just to sit here in the middle of the dark, complaining about having no fan while live streaming is, like, unhinged behavior.
Which maybe you'll freak out and eventually want to do that, right? But I don't think so. You really want to be in your family home. It's yours. Do you hear the dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so dogs, loud yelling, and gunshots outside. Yeah, Chantel, this seems sane.
They're fighting.
Stray dogs? You guys don't even know. Cleo?
But you guys, the cost of living in Syria is surprisingly low. It's fine. Fucking hell, Chantel. Go home.
Rabies.
They have rabies. They live in packs and they fight each other.
Nina, rabies.
Oh my. Yeah, Nina.
Not the rabies. God, do you know what rabies does? You're going to become even more hydrophobic.
Oh my god.
Wait, homophobic. That too, but...
Just give us a... That's why I didn't really want to go live, because this is like our reality right now. But no, that's not why. I've been really busy, like, dealing with life, and we've been just like invited to so many places, and you know.
The smell of the olives trees, you guys. The olive oil is just beautiful this time of year.
They don't let people
Fucking unhinged!
let you leave until you have 2 million places. No, I'm just joking. Apartment 2. Just let us set up things. But I'm gonna do some vlogs, like going into the old markets and stuff in Damascus. And
Honestly, shenanigans. Like even just watching this vicariously through Foodie, it's given me the, like, leave vibe.
showing you some historical sites. I didn't realize that essay, actually. I didn't realize that, like...
Oh!
Alhamdulillah. Oh, we got an hour of government power.
Oh, okay. So the hour before this was battery. Right. It's very confusing.
You gonna go to sleep for a while? I should charge my phone.
Oh my god, he hates her so much. Okay, chat, look, I might not be all knowledgeable when it comes to marriages. But I think they might be fighting. They might be fighting. He fucking left. He slammed the door. He said, "See ya."
You gonna go to sleep for a while?
Just didn't respond to her. That is potentially the harshest. You know what, chat? I know that relationships are hard and, like, everybody's in different stages of relationships and all of that. But I think if your loophole husband has cheated on you 3 times, and then you come to his rescue on an international scale just to fuck up his life even more, and then he doesn't respond to you when you, like, talk to him, I think you should have enough self-respect to, like, maybe look around and be like, yeah, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I deserve more. Chantel deserves exactly this day, but everybody else deserves a lot better. Nixie, thank you for the super chat, honey. Nixie says, just provided latest update on our awful woman to my husband. His response, she's like the worst war correspondent. Well, yeah. Yeah, she's terrible. And Rabbit's Huggers. Hello, honey. Good to see you. Rabbit says, I was just watching this live and remembering how she used to hiss Motel 6 at FFG. Motel 6 isn't looking too bad now, is it, Chantal? The weird way that Chantal paints this is that it was her choice to come to Syria. She knew all of the dangers. She knew it was going to be uncomfortable. But she did this for love because it's a fairy tale in her head, or she's delusional. Actually, a bit of both. Stupid bit of both.
I should charge my phone. Oh, charge this, actually, instead. I should charge my phone. Where? Ah!
You should have like 6 power bricks that you brought with you from Canada. Aya, thank you for the super chat, honey. Aya says, of course he hates her. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how Chantel doesn't see that she destroyed his life. Like, I get that they are trying to paint the roses red in this whole, like, we're moving back to Syria, we're going to build up our family life, blah, blah. His entire life, he was born and raised in Kuwait. Although that story seems to keep changing. But he was born and raised in Kuwait. His dad is in Kuwait. His family exists in Kuwait. He had all of his friends in Kuwait. Apparently had a job in the spreadsheets in Kuwait. Like, had a Temu car and a seaside condo in Kuwait. All paid for by this, Canadian here. But his entire life was disrupted by Chantel trying to steal a cat. He must hate her. Like, there's no way he can't hate her. Why not? Thank you for the super chat, honey. Why not says she sprung her visit on him last minute the second she landed as a surprise to corner him into letting her live with him. Do you reckon she just got into Beirut and, like, FaceTimed him? Like, hey, honey, guess what? Guess where I am?
Right here.
Actually, that might be the case, because that was why there was no content. And hold on, that might actually be the case though, because she didn't put any content out for travel, and she wasn't on the community tabs or anything. Maybe she was hiding. Oh my god, she absolutely 100% thought, you know what, this is a fairy tale. This is a fairy tale coming together of we were ripped apart by the internet and the Kuwaiti government, and now we're back together. Girls, Grimm Brothers who? Janie, thank you for being here for 18 months, honey. Janie says, what is that metal gate sound? Oh, I didn't really hear it. Maybe it's like a door or like a hinge.
My phone. Where? Right here. Can you bring my black long charger? If you can find it. Turn off Western Decadent fan. No, I'm not
Sky,
sleeping for an
good
hour
to
with
see
my
you,
CPAP. There's no way. I'd rather wait till the morning and sleep right through.
Oh yeah, I can kind of hear that in the background. Maybe it's like a door.
As soon as the sun hits the solar, you can have power all day until it gets dark, and it gets dark late.
No, I'm gonna run to you, bud.
And I'm not tired. It's 2.
I drove all night. That was my goal. I'm so sad. There we go. Unhappy. I'm so unhappy that we didn't get a States road trip, because I think Chantel going to meet up with Ambi and Anna could have been a time.
I don't have insulin. Nina, don't let people judge you. You want to be with your family, and that is...
Okay, confirmation of no insulin, by the way. Eri, thank you for the super chat, love. Eri says she literally just sits there and makes him look for things just out of her wingspan. She went there to have him do things. A lazy waste of space. Well, yeah, she needs her live-in butler. So, can't exist without that. That's what made her depressed.
There right now. I would follow my family to the end of the world. Thank you, Nina. I probably should. I didn't realize this is a new life for him. I just thought just because he's Syrian, like, by blood, like, he would just be like, oh yeah, he has never lived here.
How did you not know that? We knew that. We knew that his entire life was in Kuwait. We knew that he'd been to Syria that one time that you told us about. Someone write this down and help me understand how this makes sense.
Nina, don't let people judge you. You want to be with your family, and that is there right now. I would follow my family to the end of the world. Thank you, Nina. I probably should. I didn't realize this is a new life for him. I just thought just because he's Syrian, like, by blood, like...
How does that make sense? How do you think that's, like, someone is of a place from blood and having never been there, you think that they just, like, can build a life there? How does that compute to you? What kind of, like, fucked up mental gymnastics do you have to do there? Dummy. In short, dummy.
He would just...
Agreed. Shenanigans, I think I'm going to split this one in half. So I'm going to do half of this one and then come back to it in the morning, maybe.
Like, oh yeah, he has never lived here. You know? So... What's all my fault that there's no power? He would be going through this anyways, in a way, you know? Well... You know. We're together now.
And he doesn't want you there. He literally said to you, I don't want you here.
Where's the other report back?
Oh, yeah.
Key.
I think they're all in my bag, the black bag. Where's my black bag? On the counter or in the bedroom? In my black bag, I just...
Fine.
This one,
Fine.
Oh, you got the shot, thank you. Oh my goodness, what will you do?
You know what? Dancing with Fairies, at least he doesn't have a keyboard. You're right.
She has a mat, I want to take care of her.
Yes, wait.
You want to see that?
Oh, it's not working, how come? No, it has to be the black charger thing, it won't work. It's not working. But I don't know where it is.
Chantel's also famously good at making sure that she's got important things, like exactly where they need to be, and she knows where they are. She loses fucking everything. She's gonna lose every power bank and every charging cable she has.
Yeah, Nicole, it's new for both of us. See, when I came to Kuwait, like obviously I felt secure with him there because he lived there his whole life and he knew the ins and outs.
So why did you think going to Syria was a good idea again?
And he was already established there.
Walk me through that
It's like
one.
permanent camping. Yeah, she has a mat. I'm trying to get her to sit still so I can get it right here. It's like not attached to her skin. It's in her fur and it's bugging me. She's long hair, so but I do take care of them.
No, you don't. You don't brush that cat. Stop lying. Sandy, thank you for the super chat. Love Sandy says, if I can just get in his house.
I don't know
level. Oh my god, accurate though.
where the groomer is here, so I have to do it myself.
Sky, he hates her. He hates her, but I think he puts up with her because she offers a lot of financial stability in this current situation. Because Poopy, by all accounts, Poopy's not working here. So she's basically got to float the lifestyle.
It's not the Syria it used to be, So, yeah. Yeah, it's a big adjustment. I just felt sick to my stomach, like, I don't know. Thin comb. What's a seam ripper? What are you looking for? I'm gonna go look for it.
There's too many chords. I can't find them.
Okay, give me a minute, guys. I know, the couch is kind of shabby, but... Wheelie! Cleo! My hero. Thank you, Cleo. Egypt goes through blackouts too, right? You know?
Beautiful.
Yeah, I need my fast charger.
Let's see.
Oh, the black part.
You want France?
Maureen, I think she brought a lot of cash with her. And I think that they drive over the border to go to ATMs, which is weird. Fork Sniffers, thank you for the super chat, honey. Fork says, she said different times, I just need to be with you to try to sound romantic, but it's immature and codependent. And pathetic, in short. Yeah. Chantel is a cautionary tale. Do not be like Chantel. Do not do as Chantel does.
She's got a black bag. Look what someone made for me. It's prayer beads. So basically how the... if you don't...
Wait, is that a rosary? Sorry.
Look what someone made for me. It's prayer beads.
I know she's not Catholic currently, but for some reason my brain went straight to that's a rosary.
So basically how the... if you don't mind...
Oh, stop touching.
because it says, look, it says...
Wait. No.
Check the connection.
No.
Oh, same concept? Okay.
That doesn't work. So basically what you do, kind of like rosary, but... So this set, see this is a divider, so one set you go with the beads, you say Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, and then here you would say Subhanallah, 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 you know, and then like basically like that, and Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. So nice, right? They made
There
you one
you
for the
go.
fire, for the Siava.
Do they have a fun name?
They made you one
Like prayer beads?
this for Siava also, huh? Somebody nice. Hey Lady J! It's beautiful, huh?
It's handmade.
Yeah. I never had a prayer beads.
Misbaha. Misbaha? In Islam, prayer beads are commonly called misbaha. I can't pronounce that. Or tasbih. They're also sometimes referred to as subha. These beads are used to count repetitions of specific prayers and praises to Allah, known as dik. Dik? Dik. Dika. Okay, well there you go.
Now it's charging system time.
Yes.
I feel like I learned so much, like, supplementary to Chantel. You know, like, she's not teaching me anything. She says, look, I got beads. I'm like, okay, great. Like, what are they called? Kerry, thank you for the super chat, honey. Kerry says, we should make a soundtrack for this arc, starting with I drove all night and ending with sorry seems to be the hardest word. Yeah, actually, that's a really good idea. We should definitely do that, Kerry. I've got some choice song titles. Moonface, thank you for the super chat as well, honey. Moonface says, remember, she still has broken toes.
Did you find my power thing?
I'd forgotten.
Oh, that's yours. Okay, I'm gonna go find my black bag has
Wait,
yours.
still where?
It's the
The green bag?
my black backpack,
Okay.
but I don't know where it is.
Oh, goodness. Cow Chronicles, maybe.
Over here?
I don't want to think about that. I don't. No. Not after watching Mr. Snowflake's, episode? Documentary? Whatever it is. I've now forgotten the lady's name, but the phrase, like, stinky nunu will never leave my brain. It's just been seared in there today. Ash Trevino, that's her name. Couldn't remember that. Could remember the nunu. Sometimes I hate my brain.
Do you want me to get it?
You back up?
No.
Do you know what, though? By comparison, we have had to put up with a lot of, like, pizza dough and ricotta talk from Chantel. So really, I should be galvanized against that conversation. Speak Out, good to see you, honey. Thank you for being here for 3 months. Speak Out says, and she was giving crap all about his bees. Oh, she was too. She was saying how he was such a cheap salesperson or whatever it was. You're right.
Yeah. You don't wear prayer beads, no. Where's my backpack? Okay, hold on, I gotta find my backpack. So, oh, here it is. Sorry.
The fridge is working now.
The fridge is working? Yes, my bed. Oh, I found this.
Makes sense. It's similar to Rosary.
This is not a good power rack.
I remember when I got Rosary. It was nice. It was like pewter and damn it, Greg. It was pewter and I think it was like a rosewood. I don't know where they ended up.
I'm looking for
I
my
used them a little bit.
blog. It's not in my bag. Oh no, did I leave it there?
Oh no, do you know what? To be honest, this is very Chantel coded. Leaving shit behind.
Did I leave it in the car or somewhere? I don't know where it is. Do you have rosary beads from Jerusalem? Nice.
Oh, Moonface, that's cute.
Okay, we have no fridge. We may as well.
So you're charging now before?
No, I gotta find the block.
Oh, okay, so she's missing the charging brick.
Oh, second one.
Okay.
I don't know, considering there were like a rabid pack of dogs and gunshots outside, I don't know if I'd want to go and check the car. You know? I might check that in the morning.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. You can't play with the prayer beads.
So now your phone charging, 2 power banks, my phone, your phone, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Chantel, are you recognizing that maybe it isn't such a smart idea that you're here now?
You think I can handle it here?
No! No! Tell her no.
How long do you
Or tell her yes, I don't know. Which one's more entertaining?
can last staying here?
What did he say?
How long do you can last staying here?
Oh, he asked her, how long can you stay here?
Maybe not.
She really... Oh my god, she's so pissed. This is wonderful. She really wanted Poopy to turn around and be like, oh my god, my love, I have missed you so much. I'm so grateful that you've come to live in Syria with Julia and I. I believe in the power of love. Love conquers all. Love conquers all. We can do anything as long as we're together. That's what Chantel had in her head, the way that this conversation would go. And she's like, do you think I can make it here? And he says, how long? Like, no, I didn't even want you here. Chantel has a very different understanding of this relationship to Poopy. This is so funny. Rebecca, thank you for the super chat, honey. Rebecca says, Pew Pew doesn't mean what you think. It's me deflecting all our lies. Thank you for the super chat, honey. That's okay.
And what do you think I'm gonna do? Will you?
You should.
That's it.
What about you? You have times where you're like over it, huh? It's hard for you too. It's hard for Syrians in general.
I think you're making his life harder. You know, like I think that his life is certainly easier with Chantel's access to money. But I think Chantel physically being in Syria is like she can't fucking do anything for herself. She's basically his dependent. Like he's now got to consider her, like, complaining her CPAP, her power usage, her water, her food, like she's a burden. She is Burden Marie.
Thanks, Cleo.
Like, he can go out and do whatever he needs to do, but, like, Chantel's money will make it easier. But Chantel is a burden.
I just need time to
Oh, Nina, it's not fair. Come on. Well, we just have to make the best of it, I guess.
Yeah, these times.
Anyways, I miss Juice more anyways. I'm joking. I did miss her a lot. I can't. Always be baby. Yes.
She traveled with me and I took care
You went through a lot.
Again, I I don't understand how Julia didn't go from Kuwait to Canada if Chantel actually missed that cat that much. That's the thing that I don't understand. Like, why did Julia get to Syria?
You went through a lot, and I appreciate everything. I appreciate you getting this apartment, the car. I think that's about all.
But also, if you stay away from me, I'll be worried about you more.
You'd still be worried about me anyways.
Yes.
So,
I miss you, of course.
miss me, of course.
Okay, he found his script, everyone.
Guys, going to Canada is an immigration process, okay? It's not instantaneous. It takes a while. But Canada's not as bad as some countries, but for immigration, just depends.
I know we have this conversation all the time that he's likely not getting to Canada. I would enjoy seeing that saga personally, because I think it would lead to a hot potato dropping of Chantel and her going. I mean, I don't know if she could go wilder than she is now, but I think she could. Seeing the way that she like crazy eyes drove to like old mate and Dee Dee's place.
Thank you, Wes.
It'd be like that, but like across, like, yeah, it would be like Liam Neeson in Taken. Chantal would be driving across Canada to hunt him down.
Gracias.
He is, yeah, he's a good husband, thank you. What? I'm actually kind of hungry. But not for junk food like chips, ew. They're salty. No, we're not going back to Kuwait. It's uncomfortable. Andre Marie. We're okay. We know about the prison, so I died.
Crazy that they say they're not going back to Kuwait as well, considering his fucking dad lives there. Like, what? He's never seeing his dad again?
People have vlogged going there after. I don't know if I could do it.
That's
I don't
crazy.
think I could do it. Just seeing stories from it, it just makes me sick. Just like Auschwitz, I couldn't go there. No way. Seeing all the shoes and no, Humans are just so horrible to each other. It's disgusting. What are you doing? Shubiditch. Come here. Italian.
Steven, I don't know how this is good husband material.
Oh.
Phoebe doesn't seem like a very good husband.
Oh, use.
I came. Do you know what I went through to get here? Do you know? And she cries and runs away when I want to kiss. Betty Bosa.
Great, the cat doesn't like you. Maybe you didn't need to come to Syria.
Betty Bosa, teléfono. Betty Bosa is I want to kiss, and she won't give me one. From my cat. I'm allowed to kiss my cat, not from a human.
Your cat doesn't like you. Your cat smells death.
Do they have gravy in Syria? Do they have gravy here? I can make gravy.
Can you?
Very erratic. I'm just learning how to be. Dogs for the win. I literally went through a lot to get here, and
No one appreciates it. That's what she's feeling right now. She said, I went through hell to get here to Syria, and now no one even wants me here. Nobody appreciates it. Poopy won't tell me he loves me. Also, can they show public displays of affection now that they're not in Kuwait? Oh. That could be a vlog.
no one appreciates it. I'm just joking.
You're not joking. You feel underappreciated because he said to you, don't come here. And you said, fuck it!
I look good right now. Should I change my name to M5?
I think if Poopy really loved her, he'd slip her the tongue.
The bathrooms, there's...
45 minutes remaining the next blackout.
Okay, in about 15 minutes I'll go home. Nobody
Again, this stream ran for 6 hours. It was not 15 more minutes.
asked you to.
Sorry,
I thought you
chat.
just couldn't live without
We've still got like another hour.
me.
My god, my
Rooster
butt.
tenders. I'm hungry.
Sorry, Batty.
Rooster.
Sorry, Sky. I'm sorry, you guys.
We were
I'm
drunk.
just saying, they're not in Kuwait anymore, so like public displays of affection are okay, right?
And there was all chickens on the
There's
street.
not all about now.
There's no tell about it all. Oh, I'm gonna review this, so I'm gonna tell them about it. There's a KFG. There's a restaurant called KFG instead of KFC. We gotta try it.
What's the G stand for? Go. Gherkin. Gher.
Because you know how I don't think there's very many fast food chains here because of maybe the sanctions that used to be imposed.
It's probably because it was an active war zone.
So they have to make like knockoff. There's also a Popeyes. I want to try Popeyes with a B.
Gickin.
KFG?
Not Gussy.
Strange. I don't know. Kentucky Fried Goose. Oh yeah. No, it's Judge. It's chicken.
Oh.
So yeah. I don't know what it is. No, I usually sleep at night, but this is a new problem we're having with the solar battery for the nighttime. So whenever the sun comes out, I guess I'll go to bed. You can show me how to turn the power on, so I don't have to get you up.
Oh, really, Voodoo? Okay.
Such a beautiful love story. Thanks, Nina. Love. Oh, I can't go out because the internet will suck. They show KFG on one of the videos. Really, Tracy? Oh my. Julia. She was Zoe. She was Zoe. She was Zoe.
Julia must have been so happy. She was finally free. She had like 3 weeks of no Chantel.
She doesn't even know she's in Syria. Honestly, she likes that this place is bigger and, are you sure they serve chicken? Don't go out alone. Yeah, we don't really want to go out at night anyway. So.
Why not? It seems lovely out there. It doesn't.
Cheers.
Hey. Does she have a toy or something? I have the laser in the room. I got her a laser. KFG. It's hotter in the city area too, because like it's all concrete buildings around you. There's no open, you know.
The KFG is insane.
KFG.
They make they serve Arabic food and junk food.
They have junk food.
Oh, Chantel loves junk food. Happy Chappy, thank you for the super chat, honey. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. Happy says, when she eventually returns to Canada, I'd love to know how she's going to explain being snuck into Syria, because that doesn't sound suspicious at all. I think if she ever flies back into Canada, there will be a lot of questions about the timeline. And then she'll probably cry that it's something that it's not, and we'll all sit here and be like, well, no duh, because your passport wasn't processed in Syria and you just kind of went missing in Beirut. Also, you chose not to tell like the Canadian travel like group or whatever it is that you were traveling. So Canada doesn't know. We know.
Tenders.
Weirdly.
Oh. Actually,
Like Zinger Supreme.
yeah.
It's kind of, like Chicken Royal, but different style.
Yeah.
Also, they make
Mendy,
rice,
chicken Mendy. Oh.
and that's okay. Many foods.
Yes. Zisan. Oh, you live in Turkey? Nice. Yeah, someday maybe.
Yep.
You know?
I know.
Goat. Tracy.
You know Tracy Boys.
Oh, Tracy.
And,
Goat, yes.
Very that, but
So I should take it personal.
Yeah.
It's so sad to have to live in these conditions. Is it like a downgrade for him?
And Nina told you, Tracy, don't start.
Tracy. Poor Tracy. Sometimes Nina mouths off to people. Tracy said, Kentucky Fried Goat. Maybe that's what it is, right, Tracy? You know what? I don't know. He sounds sad. He's very tired. We had a really busy past few days.
Busy, tired, sleepy. How someone can be happy like this?
Yeah.
Love to know what you were doing for the last couple of days to make you so busy. I love hearing people complaining about how busy they were and then not actually, like, tell a story. It's great. One of my favorite things.
I'm kind of tired, but I'll be alright. I don't have a choice. No, Tracy, he wasn't telling you not to stir. He's teasing you.
Oh, Annie, good to see you, honey. Annie says probably she got a piece of paper with a stamp instead of a passport stamp. Yes, that was the point of the land crossing. Yes, I saw that in one of the previous vlogs. Yes, I saw that. But she can only stay 14 days without registering with the Syrian government. Oh, that's what the 14 days is about. Right. Could she stay longer if she came in through a traditional, like, passport entry at the airport instead of the land border? That makes sense, though.
You know we love you.
Right, so do we think she's going to be out in, well, she's been there for 5 days now? So a week and a bit? Interesting.
Why is my ankle swollen?
Tracy, one more word, I will time out you for 1,000 minutes.
Or can she do the travel, like the visa hop thing where she goes out of country and then can she come back in, like, the same day? Ah.
Right.
Oh, we're doing the same thing we were doing in Kuwait.
Won't.
Crazy, except even shorter turnaround.
Shh, or I'll block you off.
I didn't have a choice. I can't be without him.
Literally had a life in Canada that you just, like, dropped to come to Syria. You're insane.
And her too. I can't leave my family. Like, beautiful Jew.
No, I don't think so, Annie.
Mamacita.
I wouldn't do that.
No water bottles to stress a
Oh,
lot.
all visitors must register. That makes a lot of sense, considering.
There's 1, 2. Soulmates, bees. Right? So,
Fuck.
thank you, Danny.
طبعا.
Tabam? That means I'm hungry?
No, that's the one, of course.
Yeah, okay, so I said we had no fridge because listen to the fridge that they gave us. That's why I was mad and freaking out and complained. Listen, I said I understand about Syria and the problems here, but
It's really confusing how you have a fridge with no power. How's that work?
you pay
Like, I know you can get cold boxes and stuff that don't run off power, but, girl.
a pretty penny for this.
Maybe that's why she's complaining about the fridge, because it's not actually like an electronic fridge, it's just a cooler.
There's nicer apartments for 65 US a month, for example, okay? This is like really expensive compared to, and the fridge looks like it's from 1951.
What does it like?
Honey,
Some places are cheap.
girl, you're in fucking Syria. Are you listening to the entitlement on this? Oh my god!
A pretty penny for this. There's nicer apartments for 65 US a month, for example, okay? This is like really expensive compared to, and the fridge looks like it's from 1951.
What does it like?
Do you know what? By the sounds of it, I hope Poopy's milking her out of cash. Because if she's complaining about there being places to live for 65 US a month, and then saying how expensive this place is, my money's on Poopy's lying to her about how much it is. Like she's going to see a document or a contract or anything. He's probably skimming off the top.
Some places are cheap, and like only, no? 100 US?
In Syria?
100 US.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, she's just fucking wrong. Don't mind me. Should have remembered. Chantel doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Unfurnished.
Okay.
Okay. It's cheap as
Not
hell.
even. It's more.
Oh.
The real estate is expensive.
Oh, now they're fighting about the rental market in Syria. Oh dear.
Essentially, it's a season now, and there's really buildings being bombed,
Yeah.
and nobody can live inside it. So there's lack of buildings. So the rental
Increase.
is so high.
Bear says still using Syrian sass, even if it's for a bit, Nicole.
Chantel, he sounds like he hates you.
CFG, wait, where is it?
Gotta put that out there.
Hold on to Soloscu. Exactly, he's just teasing. So I'm going to turn your electric off if you're mean to me.
I don't care.
No, I would say my mouth is probably the, I don't know, I started getting like, I just like, you know what? Like, I'm like that, like, you know what? Fine. I'm just gonna go.
Okay,
I'm
go.
like fed up anyway and like really missing my family in Canada, and I
Oh.
was like, I'm just gonna stay there.
Imagine someone said turn off the fan. Can I block him, guys?
Watch out, he's grumpy and hot. My toes?
Oh, seriously?
Actually, yeah. KFG, and they said it's a rebranding of KFC.
Oh, Sky, definitely.
But that there are no more KFGs in Syria. Yeah, they don't know because it is open. We asked the guy.
Yeah.
But just to see what kind of stuff is there. The biggest luxury you can have is, well, you know, AC, stuff like that. I don't know Pilates because he has, you know, he has a family home. He has a home here and stuff, so. A house.
He had nowhere else to go. It's weird, like, someone, I'm sure, at some point in time, someone's going to put a good argument together as to why they couldn't go to Malaysia or Thailand again. But considering Poopy couldn't get to Thailand that second time Chantel travelled and it was unexpected,
And he wanted to get that all taken care of and stuff. And,
I don't know, maybe Syria was just the last option.
yeah, he's Syrian.
Well, I mean, they could have stayed in Kuwait because there was no problem with that, but apparently there was.
And, you know, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could overall just leave if we wanted. I get tired of being in one place too long. Anywhere. I'm like on that movie Mermaids where she just like, she's in the bath and she just goes like this and picks a place. Like, keep moving on.
Now the fan sounds okay. So
Yeah.
It's better like this.
Yes, he has citizenship because he's a Syrian. Just like when you're Canadian. My skin looks clear. It's filtered.
Yeah, and you thought because someone has citizenship that they know, like, how to build a life in that area. That's strange.
I'm a free spirit. You move the fan. Oh, yeah, Saber. Thanks. Thanks, Salah.
You're welcome.
Ah, Lucy Jane.
Yeah, I got my
right,
money back, yep.
Okay.
I gave him a little bit of money. But
Oh, how much?
desperation.
How much is a little bit?
When you love someone,
Let's go.
Have
Hey.
you ever loved somebody?
it's a rock. Yeah. 7 couches.
Total or only
We
here?
have 7 couches.
This room again.
1, 2, 3, 5 here. You know why we have so many couches?
1, 2,
Hey, Carefree.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
You know why the homes in Kuwait, Arab countries, because they're so social. They have tons of people over all the time. That's why.
One in the west. How many?
1 couch and 1 love seat.
What?
Either 1 couch like this and 1 chair. That's it. Like max usually.
Oh yeah, Addie, we heard that earlier in this stream. She's insane.
I'm exhausted.
It's different cultures.
Yeah.
Not everyone, like every single person in life live the same as the other.
No.
There's difference.
And there's exceptions to every rule. We have 7 couches, Bear. Yes. There's 5 in this room and then 2 in there.
The
Girl, I don't
lifestyle
care.
is changing from one to other.
Mhm.
It's different.
Yeah. Oh, another half an hour of power. You really appreciate that hour when it comes, hey? Maybe they'll forget to turn it off and
He is so pissed at her.
give us an extra few hours.
What? What?
You really appreciate the electric when it comes on. So as soon as the sun comes out, Alatul, the power will work?
That's all, yeah, but not be a full battery. Only half.
Yeah, but we don't need the battery until it's dark. That's what the battery's for. Yes.
We need
But that's not how it works.
battery all the time.
No, Google it. Really?
Google it.
Because it says if the solar panel's hooked up, as soon as the sun hits it, you'll have
The
electricity.
solar panel will give you the power.
No, but your power comes from the battery. The battery still has to charge. It's not some like magical you can. What?
It will charge the battery.
Yeah, but
Okay.
look,
It's
the
not like your fridge just runs off the power of the sun.
battery
I mean, like it does in short terms, but there's a battery involved.
is for whenever there's no sun.
No, the battery is there for the power to actually sit in, and then your house pulls from the battery. It doesn't come from the panels. Go, what the fuck? Look, it's just like this, but bigger. She is so stupid.
Okay, but who will charge the battery?
No, Google it.
From where?
The remaining solar power from the day.
Okay, so
What remaining solar power?
it's from that one.
Yeah, you know what? She's being spoken to like she's an idiot. And she hates it. I don't know how you can be so loud when you're so wrong. That's crazy. Haley, thank you for being here for 12 months. Happy anniversary, love. Haley says she's an expert on Syria's power grid, you guys. Yeah, and solar power. Chantel thinks that you can just put solar panels out and then like plug your fridge into it and you're good to go.
Like a normal person thing. No candles. And they produce heat. No thanks. No, they yep, all year round, I think. Pilates. Do they do this in the winter too?
Yes.
Girl, how do you not know any of this? You literally just watched food vlogs about like people eating in Damascus, didn't you? You didn't actually like, you did no research.
Electrical engineering. I googled it.
But in winter it will be slower than summer to fill the battery.
It's
Yeah.
solar magic.
I feel tired because I've been, out constantly socializing.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they've only got a really small battery.
Constantly
Like,
walking
I don't think they've got a full, like, rooftop panel situation.
around. Constantly in the sun, in the heat. Adjusting to a complete new way of life. No, it has not. I've not seen. It's been the same weather.
Also, like, it takes time. Like, it's not as if the battery's just at full power once the sun comes up. Like, doesn't it take hours for panels to convert power into, to convert into battery power?
In here. I think it does get cold in the winter. The mountains have snow and stuff. You have 2 couches?
He did tell her not to come.
I don't know what I'll do in the winter. Honestly, I don't care if there's no heat. I don't freeze ever. I could wear sweaters or a abaya, I don't know. It's a lot I'm worried about though.
What?
Being cold in the winter for even here, I don't know.
I don't care.
You don't care? Are you adaptable or something?
Yes. Even if you put me in from,
If you put me in from.
I can.
Well, they
have it.
had electricity at least in that show. We don't have any food either.
He really must have said to her, if you show up here and you start complaining, I can't handle that. And Chantel said, you clearly don't know me. Hey, everyone, good to see you,
I'm not
love.
complaining.
I mentioned you at the very start of the stream. So on the rewatch, that shout out's for you.
You're worrying about this.
I would like some jubna and pita bread.
مشكلة.
Oh, we were talking about Mr. Snowflake gardening. That's right.
Try one.
Oh, fat shit, 100% she paid for this solar. That's how she was able to pull out that $700 US, number real quick.
Lola? I don't know. Julia was she a good girl traveling? Or did she cry a lot? Hey.
He's not even listening to her now. Oh, God. Lord help me. If any relationship I'm in is ever this, please give me the self-awareness to dump his ass because no one deserves disrespect like this. Holy shit.
On the plane during takeoff and that, was she crying or was she quiet?
Okay. Wait.
She cry and then...
He is giving her one-word answers. Oh, she's fuming.
Little bit.
She's fuming. She's so pissed. I can see the stick lines coming off her.
Oh, my sweet baby angels. I'm gonna do vlogs because we're gonna explore Syria. There's a lot of history here.
But I was changing her pads from time to time.
Oh, did she use the bathroom on them?
Only number one.
Only peepees on number 1.
Clutching. He literally told her not to come here.
That's a good girl.
She was drinking water, no?
Yeah. Oh, she was drinking a lot of water.
Mm.
Aw, she's been too stressy. I don't want you. Cleo, you only have one. Melting into it. You have AC? Peanut butter. I should get peanut butter. I haven't done shopping yet. I really need to.
Chantel, make a vlog, hun. Make a vlog. I'd be really interested to see the market in Syria that you go to.
You know?
I would also like to see the stairs.
Help them rebuild the life that was destroyed. KFG on Salam Sabah Al Salam Al Sabah Street.
Sammy, yeah.
Do you guys want to eat at KFG? Trying to bees.
Oh, are we one? Oh, good job, team. Chat, by the way, there's a heap of you here. If you'd like to hit the like button. Happy weekend. Happy Sunday.
Get back to Canada with Julia. Honestly, Lolo, I don't think I would go to Canada, right? I don't want to go back there right now. I don't want to go without salad.
Oh, no worries, Lily.
I don't think they have, like, canned tuna. They have, like, calling the RCMP.
Oh, no, Annie, this is 100% on Chantel. Like, Poopy could have just, like, done his business, and Chantel could have just stayed in Canada and sent the money, and everything would have been fine. But instead, she's caused even more distress
What?
than getting him kicked out of Kuwait did. My God.
Like the mounted police? Did you ever eat Cornwall pizza? Yeah, but not pepperoni. I don't eat Kanzir. Do you like the chips? Do you want some water? It's not cold though, but...
I know.
Yeah, 2 a.m. chips. Squirrel, thank you for gifting 20 channel memberships. Honey, that's very kind of you. You did not need to do that, but thank you for your generosity. Welcome or welcome back to everybody. If you received a channel membership at this point in time, please make sure you reach out and thank the fabulous Secret Squirrel for the gift. Thanks, honey.
No.
Oh, my butt's asleep. I gotta stretch. Sorry, chat. I'm leaving you with the world's worst babysitter. There we go.
We haven't gone to the soup. There's a lot of cool things here, also. KFC bees. Is there anything on here that... No, I'm not showing you anything else. But these are the chips. They're like weird little vegetable chips. Spontini.
One time it will expire in 28 minutes. Exactly.
Okay, they're going to extend it, they said. Don't know, Volpe. They're going to dox me with a chip bag. Yeah. Basil? No, it doesn't taste like basil. Is that what they say? Listen to the ingredients. No, we don't even have time to do that. We only have 20 minutes.
24, exactly.
Yeah, we really... Look, I don't need to hear Chantel's chip ingredients. It's fine.
So guys, you have to appreciate the electricity and the water and the internet and everything in your life.
Yes.
Don't waste, yeah, don't waste everything.
I've been to the souk and I loved it through Mark Leans. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that guy that pours the drinks.
Just hard life that teach you too many lessons.
Yes.
Midnight, hard agree. Hard agree.
Julia doesn't know because it doesn't get that hot. For me, it's hot because I'm used to living 24/7 in AC in central air with fans going. For the normal person,
You just need a fan, you know, a fan only to move the air.
Yeah.
It's not hot. Yeah, it's cool weather.
Julia's bees and hey, she's scratching the 7 couches. And we had to get insurance on the 1950 on this plate, 1951 stove, a fridge. But that's how it is. That's how it is here. It's normal. Now the fridge was
Uh-huh.
no.
What is she talking about? Insurance.
Okay, Granny, thank you.
Elaine, thank you for the super chat. I mean, she was telling us that, you know, she's going to be forced into a healthy diet. So, I don't know, we're eating chips at 2 a.m. This is very Chantel coded.
That's humbling to hear Salah say that. Honestly, we had a lot of fun though the past few days, so you don't know. Wait.
Thank you, WNC Granny.
Yes. No, this package. Look at. There's a lot of packaged food. Are you very rich and well off? I don't know. But no, I'm not.
Guys,
Bonus Noodles, good to see you, love. Thank you so much for gifting channel memberships. Chat, if you received a channel membership at this point in time, please make sure you reach out and thank the fabulous Upsetty Spaghetti Bonus Noodles for the gift.
Salah just sounds
Thanks, son. I hope you're having a great weekend.
tired. He was napping when the power went off. He doesn't sound mad at all.
Mm. Will you give Bear my love and let her know that I'm extremely sorry for her loss? Oh, private dancer Bear.
Well, she was going to lose weight in Kuwait. That's true, Stephen. She lost the ability to walk, though, unfortunately.
Are you here, Bear? A bottle of water.
Different vibe.
So how much is a bottle of water?
It's
How much is
crazy,
a bottle
Annie.
of water?
It's crazy, and this stream goes on for another like 4 hours. Crazy.
30 cents.
4,000 Korean pounds or 5,000, like between 4,000 to 5,000.
Which is
Cents, which is 40 cents, 50 cents USD.
50 cents.
Also, I don't know, if I was sweating that much, I might rethink like a salty snack, you know?
You know?
I might go for like a watermelon or an apple.
Thank you.
Or like something that wasn't filled with sodium.
Plumbing? I don't know.
No, I didn't sell my company. Still, it's working there.
I gotta finish these chips. They're getting stale.
I have partners there. I have employees still contacting with them. Don't worry.
Yeah, they definitely hadn't been back to this place before now. Those chips wouldn't have lasted.
Deftones, Stella, can you find me a nice Syrian man? Thank you. Christine, thanks for the super chat. Oh, come on down, Andy. Tomb of John the Baptist? No, carefree.
You must visit Syria.
Everything is ancient, so it's gonna be interesting history, but
The valleys, the mountains.
where should I be?
Oh my gosh, Chantel's gonna do the worst tours ever.
The nature, you saw that there.
Yeah. Listen,
The farms.
yeah. The valleys, the farms. I let my sink run for minutes and leave the room when it's running. I used to do that. Now, never.
How do people do that? Oh my god. Cats Away, thank you for the super chat, honey. Cats Away says, just came home and bathed my dog and set a machine to wash the towels. Now to shower and cry because I'm not in Syria right now. Thank you for the super chat, honey. The cost of living, you guys.
If you want water,
You guys.
can't buy a person. Come on. That's immoral. Hey, Wolf Pup. I'm not really talking about that.
Yeah, see, Annie, this is why we know that Chantel doesn't understand solar
I'll
power.
watch her, but material girl. Well, I'm sure there are Greenac, you know, in every culture.
Yeah, who leaves a sink running? Guys, clearly didn't grow up in a drought. Daily, thank you for the super chat, honey. Daily says, second skin removal surgery on Thursday. Oh my goodness. Fingers and toes, hun. Been watching Foodie since before the weight loss even started. Blows my mind sometimes, especially now. Honestly, Daily, when I reflect back on what I was doing when I first started watching Chantel versus now, crazy. Absolutely wild. Never thought in my wildest dreams. You know, it's wild. Congratulations. Best of luck, hun. Chuck and his ducks, thank you for the super chat as well. Love. Chuck says, so I left for a second to get the chickens and ducks out for the morning. Didn't she say that she didn't want the chips because they're salty? Yes, but they were in arm's reach, Chuck. So,
Because
unfortunately, we're on to snacky business.
there's no keyboard here.
Thanks, son.
Just for the people who requested in the chat. You have zoomies. Zoomies, right? She has zoomies.
She's hyper.
What you do? What you do? Shibisabi.
Oh, the
Why is the
rooster.
rooster working overtime? They're only supposed to start roosting at
It should be at 5
5,
or 6.
5:30. 5:34 the rooster every day. Like, how do they don't have a watch. How do they know?
Oh my god, stop. That's silly. Chat.
30. 5:34 the rooster every day. Like, how do they don't have a watch. How do they know?
You guys, I feel like sometimes I take education for granted.
And Julia likes the rooster.
I don't think she's being stupid. I think she's just ignorant. I don't think she's trying to be funny. I think she's just stupid. She is dead serious.
Baby. Thanks, Lurking. Thanks for being here, guys. That, you know, I wanted to go live, but like I said, like, I've really just been sitting in houses.
Look, I know that I've said some, like, dumb, I don't understand how something works shit, but that's great. That's cuckoo bananas. That's crazy, baby. JJ, thank you for the super chat, love. JJ says, okay, but what would a rooster wear their watch on their wing or their little rooster leg? I would say leg.
Miserable. No,
I would say leg.
you know,
We'll take you for something like a special place, and
Yeah.
we'll go like.
yeah. Well, there's no internet.
It depends. If they are lucky, they can see and watch the light.
Yeah. Oh, they do it all day long. Oh, sorry, Tracy. Okay. I have to go. You and Salah take care. Okay, Tracy.
This is why you can't trust anything Chantel says.
See, thank
Solar power and roosters.
you.
Thank you, Tracy.
Yeah, there's missiles. I don't know. They haven't landed here. I don't think. The leftovers. Sometimes they miss the target and land here. Yeah.
That's an insane thing to say.
Not a family member, Morticia, but yeah, somebody in our building invited us. Like, people are just so hospitable and nice here. And the traditional Syrian food is so good. Isn't that scary? Yeah, a little.
I saw a funny comment. Wait, where is it?
Yeah, Nina.
About the roaster, wait.
Syria mukbang. Soon, Rose.
Squirrel, thank you for the super chat. Love Squirrel says, I think we should name the rooster George. Look, do you know what? We'll float it. The community will come into an agreement within the week, I'm sure. George is a good name.
Thanks to mention. I need to go live because I like it. I like to talk to you guys. 7 couches.
I lost the comment, but it was about the rooster making like alarm for the next blackout. Not to wake up, Yanni.
The lights are, you guys are gonna see, it's gonna go. Get a new van? Yeah, I don't know, Mary. Yeah, I mean, I haven't found anything about not being able to. How are you not concerned? I don't know. Maybe I am brave. I don't know.
I think you're delusional and stupid.
Like, I didn't think that about myself. I have like 2 faces, like, in a sense. One part of me, like, you know what? I'm tired of stealing and wasting my life in bed. You know? And I know there's places you can travel in, but like living actual life.
You and Sarah just need to live like you're off the grid.
Like Mennonites.
Basically.
Yeah, like Mennonites. Amish.
God, your entire income is tied to YouTube. What the fuck? You are so dumb.
There's people that don't use electricity.
You are using electricity in so many ways right now.
But I don't want to live that way. I don't want to live that way. Not living in a concrete jungle. If I lived in a valley, fresh air, don't need a fan.
Having a lot of blackouts make the people here know each other more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And be close to each other.
It's actually fun sitting around with many people. You know, having shisha, eating sunflower seeds, having Turkish Syrian coffee, snacks,
coffee,
laughing, joking, talking. Salah's a translator. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going well.
You meet a lot of people. It's over and over. Assalamu alaikum. Shlonich. Okay?
Yeah, Chantel is a social butterfly, you guys. That's where she, she thrives.
What's Alan? What do you do in the power town? I don't know. Depends where we are, what we're doing. But if we don't stay at
You stink up every room.
home for, a day or more, then we bring Julia with us. She's kind of, used to it. Some people have asked me about my life, yeah. And I've told them
Rolex,
that,
that's a good name, Rebecca. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah.
I think Russell Crowe's really good, though.
I'm from a very different place than these people, for sure. So I kind of just try to live in the moment. Honestly, I feel like my past is irrelevant because...
Oh, yeah, sure.
Most people I meet are Muslim, and, the true Muslim way is there's not really a sin that's too great for Allah to forgive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Thank you, Bubbles.
And if he can, I'm trying to just turn a new leaf and, not allow things to get to me to put me in a place where I get myself in trouble. And so I was doing laundry and listening. Oh, yes.
Moonface, thank you for the super chat. Punky Rooster. Oh, good name too. Oh, there's so many good names.
Dancer, yeah. Did you hear that, Dancer? Do you ever block or something? Hey, Rosemary, baby boo.
Control Alt, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can. You'd have to go through hoops of it. I don't know. I'm figuring out. I don't know. I don't know about mine, but... Do a lot of people know English, Evelyn? Not that I've met. Like, no English. I didn't tell them about Katima Vic. It's just mostly like, simple talk. It doesn't even get that far. A lot of people haven't even asked me what I do. They're not rude and invasive. They don't, you know what I mean?
Okay, so Russell the Rooster, you're feeling good about that one?
Pumpkin spice creamer? No, Angel Fly. Where are we at? Syria, Rosemary. I would have done the same as you did too, but if I would have told my mom, she would not have let me travel to. Yeah.
10
Well-
minutes only.
No, I gotta go watch her. I'll be right back.
Okay, hit that background.
Oh yeah, hold on, guys.
Okay, we'll skip ahead a little bit. The solar power charges up the rooster. My goodness, how long was she gone for? Hold on.
What?
Alright, chat, we got 15 minutes left before the halfway mark.
Shoo!
True story.
Shoo! No, flop arrow. KFG looks amazing. What?
You hear the fan?
No, Pumpy, the broken toe. Yes, but the ankle swells. I don't know why. It's not on the side with my heart. Nicole, the Stepford wife. I like your profile picture, by the way. What is the question you have been asked most from beautiful Syrian people? If I love Syria. If I love it here. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat. Is this an apartment? Yes. Guys, once it's set up in the battery, we get a new battery this morning. It'll be fine, don't worry.
Babe, how do you find the people here?
I don't think the battery is the issue. I think her understanding of solar power might be the issue.
Like,
Night, Daily. Have a good one.
for example, you're as a Canadian. How do you find the Syrian people here?
I've never met people more hospitable and nice. Like, it's...
Like, welcoming you?
Yes. You meet them once and they treat you like family for life. Like, they're just really nice and welcoming, and they're not invasive. They don't care about, you know. They're very nice people. That's the people we've met, and, you know, people Salah knows and stuff like that. I don't know Rosemary's Baby, how long we'll be here, but...
I really gotta ask a lot of questions about how Poopy knows people, considering he's not been here since he was a kid. Maybe friends of the family. Maybe that's how it is.
That's why she was busy.
That would make sense.
Yes. That's why I've been busy. Like, when they have your attention, they take you in, they don't let you go. They...
Like, and you have, like, also invite you to sleep sometimes.
Oh my god, they don't want you to go home. I'm like, I have to go home to my, you know, like... Anyway, I have to go home to my apartment and deal with I have to clean it. Like, I want
You've been having to clean this place for like 4 days. Get a broom.
to clean and set it up, but the thing is like, for example, you go visit, you know, you'll have coffee, tea, bread, like all kinds of food. And then they'll say, okay, let's go to the park. Okay, let's go swimming. Oh, let's go have shisha. Let's have you know, let's do this. Let's do that, like all day until about 4 in the morning. And then they start making a big dinner, and you know, and then you know they'll sit around. Dabka. Remember we did dabka? Yeah, it's constant. Just
Okay, Chantel. Sophie, thank you for the super chat again, honey. Sophie says that she has been really selling the Syrian dream for me this whole stream. Melons, solar power, gunfire, blackouts, and roosters. Sign me up. I'm not gonna lie. I love a dick. Like, how fun's a rooster?
yes, you don't even have time to. Yeah, Cleo, you know, I'm telling you.
Wait, we didn't end up calling him Richard. Okay, that joke didn't work.
No, they wanted to go swim. Yes, I have my swimsuit.
It would have been Richard into Dick into Cock into Rooster. I am getting sleepy.
Yep. But you swim in a spring, not in a pool. Why would you ever leave it? Leave them? No, I'm just saying that it's not.
Then we landed on Russell Crowe. See, this is why we all need to come into an agreement.
It's not all bad, like you guys think. The people here are amazing, you know? Depka, yes. I can never learn how to do it. Someone how to celebrate life. Exactly.
2 minutes for blackout.
Oh, I'm scared.
Warning.
Are you gonna go switch the power?
Yes.
You think the battery will work? I don't think it's gonna work.
Let me first.
Bismillah. Everyone say Bismillah.
One missed opportunity.
Yes. Yes, I have a kitchen. It's actually got a really big island all around it.
American style, right?
Yeah, American style. We have a working washer apparently that probably takes half the water tank, so I'm probably just gonna wash in the sink. I don't know, in the bathtub. Go back to. I'm just gonna wash clothes like they did in the. People who were at their house, they were washing their clothes in the sink.
Chantel's not washing clothes.
So whatever.
It's fine. Chantel's found the hack.
I don't care. I don't need a spin cycle to be happy. You switched it already?
I don't need the spin cycle to be happy. What a statement.
Let me bring the other fan. It's take less watts.
Ah. The bedroom has.
Hey Sarah, good to see you, honey. Thank you for gifting 10 channel memberships. Welcome or welcome back to everyone. If you received a channel membership at this point in the stream, please make sure you reach out to Hey Sarah and let them know your favorite emoji. Thanks, honey. Good to see you. Happy Sunday.
Huge bed and a huge. I've never seen such a huge headboard. And then the closet is. It didn't work.
What do you think would work?
I told you, it's the sun that charges the battery, babe.
I did switch it. Just
Oh. Hi guys. Oop. Can we see? I don't know. That's a good idea.
This is so fun. This is so funny.
People used to beat clothes against a rock. I guess I have to. Power up these. Does anyone do laundry that way? I'd rather save the water. Oh, hold on, guys. Where's the phone? Hold on. I'll use mine. Here, take my phone. I'll turn it on.
Ah. God, I can see her.
Willy Willy. Can we what, Zach?
The void.
I went before the power went out. You time it.
Okay, how long does this power last for? Because I'm gonna say that battery did not charge that quickly.
Alhamdulillah. Are we buying a mansion?
I've noticed that the fans haven't come back on.
You were right.
Oh no.
See, this is why I need you.
Oh, there they are. Okay.
Shelter.
Alright, how long is this gonna last though?
Sorry, I forgot. For man, it's shelter. The look of death.
One says, Poppy, we found out that Foodie has things plugged into the battery all day and thinks it only draws from the battery at night. She thinks day is infinite energy or something. It's all powered by the sun, you guys. It's crazy.
Because shelter is clever for a male, and shelter is clever for female in Arabic, and I forget sometimes. Turn your thing off. I haven't done a load of laundry here. Nope. I haven't been here long, Zoe. I have all my clothes. I did a lot of laundry before I came here. So.
Girl, you've been traveling for 4 days. You don't have 4 sets of clothes.
How long does this hold? I don't wear the same things. All you need is clean under drawers, who cares?
I thought you were wearing clothes under the abaya. I hate it.
Being a woman is offensive. Some people get mad at that, I don't know. You're washing all the sheets and blankets? Yeah. Nah, la. You want to move it around the room? Look at Juice.
Cute.
She's so cute.
We do. Stop.
In Costco? I don't know, Pajami. I haven't even looked. That's another thing I have to get used to. I sound like such a privilege. Imagine complaining that you can't order things online. Like when you're breathing and your heart's beating.
Don't worry, Chantel. I imagine that complaint's coming sooner rather than later.
Oh no. I can't order a Twister sandwich today. That's going to kill me anyways. Honestly, a Twister from KFC would probably kill me faster than any missile. The odds are. So, I don't know why.
Ma'am, you had gunshots outside of your front door on this very stream. So, I don't know.
I'm worried about that. Like, really. Nina. No Amazon. It's true. You think that, stealing shisha and ordering the Twister meal every night was killing me faster than not having electricity for a couple hours, Will. Right? Remember?
Girl, if you can't breathe while you're sleeping, what's the likelihood of death? It's probably pretty high.
In Kuwait? Now I eat pretty normal, I mean, I just had some chips, but those were here forever.
So that makes them
No
healthy.
USB keyboards. Can we send you batteries? No, we don't really. We just need to figure out a good setup and we'll be alright. We haven't had time to do it. Beauty Death by Twister. Twisty Misties. Yes, think of all the sugar-laden fat. I know people are probably looking at my breakfast and thinking, look at the bowl of oil. It's olive oil. Like, olive oil is good for your heart. And you don't eat the whole thing. That's for like 1 million people to eat. Well, not 1 million, but for many more people. Not just my breakfast. But it's natural olive oil from the trees, so it's better than high friggin' whatever the oil is processed.
Oh my god, you sound so dumb.
Heat? Oh, it might be heat. Yeah, no, maybe. Let's drink some olive oil. You can have a tablespoon a day. Adi. Or just put it on stuff. It's very good for you. It's a healthy fat. Just don't, drink the whole bottle, but... You have baby talk? Or talk powder? Oh, I don't know. I used it a lot in Oh, you went to Bangladesh? Was that like a rough lifestyle as well, or no? What are we eating these days? Syrian food. Syria diet. Yes, it's natural food. Unless we go to KFG. I don't know. Even that, it's probably not frozen. Like
The first stream, she had like a bread and meat thing.
KFC, it comes frozen
Chantal honestly thinks that if it's not a burger, it's like good for you.
in a bag.
Even then, maybe not.
They probably go outside, get the chicken, kill it, and then cut it up and fry it. No, there's chicken places here. Arabe comme le français avec le féminin et le masculin. Oui. Je sais pas si c'est comme exactement la même, mais c'est proche. Like, for example, if you say, how are you? To a man, you say kifek. For a woman, you say kifik. So an I, and for a man, it would be an A. There's stuff like that. Are you checking the battery?
I'm checking the bed to sleep.
You're checking the bed to sleep, okay. Sabah al khair.
Nope, no response again. Poopy hates her. What a wonderful marriage.
Yes, 7 times back in the day it was really too hot to an AC. Oh yeah. Kifik. Kifik. Food hygiene? I have no idea. No sugar? Not really. Sick paper clip to me. Eat the olive oil, lemon, and spices? I hope so, Nicole. Hey, Saints. Yeah, the olive oil in my breakfast. So there's an olive oil and za'atar, and it's very popular. You take pita bread, you dip it a bit in olive oil, then the za'atar spice, and you eat it. We did go to a lake. Yeah, I didn't film a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know. I filmed some things. I have to, 500, no. If you drink anything in excess, it's not healthy. So that's why. Olive oil in moderation. But they use a lot of olive oil and stuff. The cheese at olive oil, the typical day. I don't think there's a typical day. That's the beauty of it. A hot dog stand? They probably wouldn't want to eat hot dogs. You need a house tour? King Over restaurant in Damascus.
Chantel, you know what hot dogs are made of? Huh. Wonder Woman, do you guys think she had a hot dog back in Canada? Oh, with what she just said, it kind of sounds like it. Wonder Woman, thank you for the super chat, honey. Wonder says, who remembers the televangelists and the hour of power? Make your hour of energy / power work. Convince yourself to make do and men's shit. Thank you for the super chat, honey.
King Over. I have to look up these things. Are you going to sleep for a bit?
You have to move and stick together because the fan.
I don't want to set up my,
The battery.
Okay, take the fan. I'm okay. I have my little fan. Yeah, take the fan. Hadi. I'm not going to be too much longer, but I'm not going into bed because it'll depress me that
Again, this stream continued for another 3 hours.
I can't sleep without my CPAP.
It's working, it's working.
No, for how long? Check how much battery is left. Of the solar battery.
The sun will rise after 3 hours.
Okay, and the solar battery, how much time left?
Like 20 minutes.
No time left, but it's maybe about 3 hours.
No.
Into the sun.
I don't believe it.
Yes. It's half charged now. It's enough.
It's half?
Yes.
Okay, spoilers. The power goes out at some point. There it is. The power goes out 1 hour from now. Okay, so if that's halfway filled, then their solar battery gets them 2 hours of whatever the fuck they're doing here. That doesn't seem like a lot.
You think I should try to sleep now?
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Steven, yes.
Alright. If my CPAP goes out and I'm tired in the middle of it, it's going to be worse. That's why. I should just wait for the sun, maybe.
No.
Wallah. Again,
The sun is not like the magical energy source you think it is. Renewable energy, yes, but you need that battery.
You don't think it'll go out before the morning?
If it's not goes well, okay, you come back to your life.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, if I stay awake, I'm less tired than if I go to sleep for a few hours and then wake up in the middle because there's no power. That really makes me feel ill. So if the battery's half, might be okay.
You have 1 hour of power.
I've never heard him say no
You have 1 hour of battery and 1 hour of government.
like that before. He's so
My gosh. So much planning involved.
tired. He's like this.
No, it's less than half.
So probably an hour. Okay, you want to try it?
1 or 2 hours.
Yeah, so fully. Like half of the battery is they only get 2 hours worth of solar power. That's crazy. And that's with the government power. Like the sun is a lot slower than that.
What do you think I should do? What's your opinion?
My opinion is you probably should have got that handy dandy CPAP battery.
Okay, I'll come in. I'll come in 15 minutes. Just go to bed and take the fan. I'll use my little fan after if I get hot.
I thought they had like 3 fans. They can't Worcester the sun. Ah.
Good night.
I love you.
Yeah, I'm okay.
No.
It's very tired. We had a long day. Really long day. Yeah, don't read too much into it. Everyone says good night. I'll have my CPAP once the sun comes out.
Not woof woof.
Can somebody Google for me, actually? Use your 5G internet and Google sunrise in Syria.
She said Damascus there.
Your 5G internet and Google sunrise in Syria.
I'm not convinced. If Chantel, we'll figure out wherever Chantel is eventually. Not in like a weird way, but in she'll make a vlog kind of way. If she were in Damascus, that would be an interesting expedition, but I don't think she is.
Dali. No way.
Yeah!
He's announcing the power outage.
Russell's back.
Sorry.
Take a fan.
Where is it? Team special. Just go sleep. Don't worry about me at all. I'm not even.
Poopy's shadow.
It's charged? Nope. 1. Oh well, 1 is enough. This thing doesn't charge well. This black thing.
This,
Oh, it's charged?
oh.
Girl, this is a struggle.
We have a busy day again tomorrow. Gotta get up, get a new solar battery.
Bye guys.
Bye bye. Get a new solar battery at the rooster. They're cute. He seems to worry about you. Yeah, he does. No ordering food, yeah.
Oh, has she got her little lasagna fan?
Okay, somebody Google the sunrise. What time
Chaz, she brought the lasagna fan.
was it? Do you mind? Pita and hummus. I want pita and jib. 5:30? It's 3:15 in 2 hours. Please stay on power. Turn off the lights. Yeah, I have to wear these clothes.
Hey,
because
Joe.
the guys are here. Poultry sandwich. Oh my gosh. One of Samel's friends. I say friends, but like, it's someone in the building. His wife made the best rice ever. So good. I was craving rice because I usually eat it in Kuwait. And I haven't had rice because, really good rice. People cook in the home here, rice, you know? Do some
I'm familiar with rice, Chantel, yes.
cameos. It's good for my health. Thanks, Ollies. You know what I'm hungry for? Just took a whole bath. My driver's license, I'm not driving here. The streets are insane. I feel bad because that stresses him out too, driving, probably. He doesn't say it, but he's gonna die already. Go catch the
I hate somebody.
I don't do that, Mary. Are you kidding? Think I would ever do that here? Getting thinner?
Who are these people in her chat telling her this shit?
Yeah. I have to, naturally. It'll just happen. I mean, I don't... The ceiling here? It's not comfortable like at home, you know?
Yeah, you haven't got access to power or air conditioning. Or delivery.
It's not comfortable the same, you know, it's not sealable. It's not sealable. Like, what kind of life was I living? I was wasting my entire life.
You will waste your entire life here.
Laying down,
You are literally laying down.
smoking, and eating. That sounds really good right now.
At the shock to no one, she misses it. All right, chat, we're halfway through. So this is the end of part 1. We'll pick up part 2 in like, I don't know, like 8 hours time. I gotta get some sleep. So anyway, my butt's tired. I gotta go. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all so much. There's so many of you. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope your Sundays are wonderful. And if you're going to bed, your Mondays are great. For those of you on the rewatch, thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that'd be very much appreciated. You don't have to, but it is just down there, and it does help. Thank you all so much for being here. Please make sure you brush your hair and your teeth, wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one. Don't be a dumpster fire on the internet. Make good choices. Maybe don't move to Syria for your loophole husband who's just taking advantage of you and won't even talk to you. Have some self-respect. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video and or